should say. I like this hat. It's fun. Okay.
Last week, y'all went to a pre-release without me.
What?
Alright, so 2 weeks ago, so while you guys were in the city of Keyland, the dwarven man that you met tries to inquire the help of you to help him solve the mystery of his dream. He told you that he met a strange man with pointed ears and red skin at the cost of his soul. When asked about showing you his home, he's like, no thanks. Fluakk caught a strange aura around the man that was glowing purple. He began to walk away, but Fluakk stops him, and Ser Evin tries to get him once again to take them to his home. The dwarven man refused to take them, and becoming frustrated, Evin leaves and walks away from the dwarf and the party and ventures to the marketplace to check out the general booths. Heading to the trade booths, Ser Evin is looking for specific tools to help on adventures on the high seas. Not finding what he was looking for, the party then decided to look for a tavern known to the region as the Regal Beagle. Heading south to the lower special and eventually finding the known sign of the tavern. This one being much larger than the other Regal Beagles, with a large sitting area and a room and rooms galore upstairs. The party's rooms and tabs have already been taken care of by Miles, the merchant. You all split in separate directions, some going to bed, some spending some time drinking at the bar, while others decided to test their luck. Lora performed a lovely song to all the patrons of the tavern, while Fluakk decided to try his sleight of hand tricks. He was ultimately successful in the endeavor, paying off Gohan to keep quiet.
Gohan!
To keep quiet, and the bartender from the bottle of distraction that Fluakk used. After waking in the morning, the party decided to head back to the Western Road. The majority of the party continued to walk down the Western Road, but Draxios and Gohan head towards the store known as Minga and Thanen's vault. Lora and Fluakk look for Lora's cat and find nothing. During the confusion, Fluakk fails to notice that the rest of the party changed direction and headed toward the vault as well. Meeting Minga for the first time was a surprise, as Draxios asked to trade for a bow, trade his bow in for a blowgun. Ser Evin also is able to purchase all the other items he has been wanting before, with fishing, poles, tackles, chains, locks, etc. Thulna also purchased some leather armor for herself. Fluakk bought a journal. Minga was very happy to have customers and very happy that none of them had been trolls or had met trolls along the way. As you then decide to leave the city, Lora looked one more time for her cat, and he eventually revealed himself. As you made your day trek and made it to the city of Windvern, you were stopped by the city guard requesting you to come with them to the keep and stand trial for the kidnapping of Lora. The party decided to avoid the guards with quick action. Fluakk threw down a smoke cloud while Draxios entangled one of the guards with a vine. Now the party is on the run, ducking in and out of the alleys and the streets of Windvern. Running through the alleyways, Fluakk tries to find his way to the southern gate and eventually locates it. And as the party nears the outer wall near the southern gate, you're given a pause while you either decide to climb the wall or hope the best and take the advice of a hooded figure standing near the wall in darkness. You decide to take the advice and help from the mysterious man, following the hooded figure down below the city streets, in the tunnels and the sewer system beneath Windvern, being ever watchful every step along the way for dangers in the tunnel. Thulna begins to feel uneasy in the tunnels, and the mysterious man gives her a draught, and she falls asleep. Ser Evin carries her through the tunnels and to the other end of the city near the eastern wall. While there, you find a hole in the wall and are able to rappel down the natural cliffside to the beach shore line of Windvern. Upon leaving the city and traveling along the coast, you spot 6 turtle beings emerging out of the sea. Once spotted, the turtles look right at you, and one of them speaks in a low voice. You're not supposed to be here.
Neither are you.
That is where we will begin.
We are colonizing this land, and we're sticking it right now.
Did he say it in common?
We are not imperialists.
Stormcloaks.
Good question.
Wait, better before.
The answer, I believe, is yes.
Okay.
Oh, he has no hat
Just a
anymore.
second. No, I took it off. Let's see. I
Who's gonna be the
gotta
captain?
get the page because I had it. I put the book away.
I washed my face.
2 weeks. Where'd it go?
Dustman.
Where'd the book go?
Oh, book.
Sasuke!
Naruto!
Martin!
Anime references.
2 different personalities just combined into an awful mesh.
There's Mordecai. That's what I was looking for. Okay.
I beg your pardon. I'm gonna.
Even on the other side of
Okay,
me.
good.
Well, we should have got you for a noggin.
What?
A gnome hat.
I was actually about to buy you one for your birthday, but.
Well, way to let that one out.
Well, I said I was, so it's no longer a thing.
Oh. I bite myself.
Okay.
I
So.
bite myself.
Yes, they do say
Okay.
it. Yes. He does say it in common, and as you look at and as you get kind of a closer look at this one, he raises a
Eyebrow.
he raises a coral staff and kind of plants it in the ground. His skin is this yellowish orangish color, and he's got his shell is enormous for what you would consider would look like for a normal turtle shell.
Turtle or turtle?
Well, turtles. I'm kidding.
Well, the race is known as turtle, but yes, these appear to be turtle to you.
Oh, okay. I was asking, like, abnormally large for a turtle or abnormally large for a turtle.
No. So it's about the size of what a turtle shell would be. Just they're large. It's more tortoise than turtle.
Okay.
There we go.
What the hell?
Is that what you say?
No,
Who
Dakota-
is in front of the
Dakota sent
party?
me a Snapchat. She's buying magic cards at Walmart and opening them in her car right now.
Who?
Wow.
Dakota is.
He's goofy.
Why opening them?
Why not?
Because she wants to open them.
Because she likes to open them and then she steals all the pretty ones.
She doesn't even steal the pretty ones. She just says, "Oh, look, right there." She said, "This is pretty." It's a terrible card.
Is it?
So she
That was
has
the T-Mont land, right?
Yeah, it's bad.
She was like me when I started off, like, oh, these are pretty cards, and now I'm like,
Yeah, except for she'll never play.
I don't blame her. It's complicated.
Who's in front of the party? Were we just a mess walking?
So you at the moment you see 2 turtles standing on the shore, and anyone with a passive perception of higher than a 16 can see the other 4 bobbing in the water.
Oh,
I don't know if I do.
Other than
I would see these two.
Passive?
Yep,
How do I think mine was a passive of 16.
it's 10 plus your perception modifier.
No, we're 12.
Oh, well.
I have 14.
you lied.
11.
So and if you're looking at time wise, like the moon is out, but it's roughly midnight-esque timeline.
13.
Then you don't see the 4 in the water; you just see the 2 on the beach.
Sorry, we're not meaning to be here. We're just merely passing through. Is that okay, sir?
No, pulls out one of us.
That depends. Are you aligned with the humans of this great city?
Of the great city behind us?
Yes.
Can you
No, we're not.
Oh.
We're actually fleeing from there.
Oh. So, why are you running?
Why are you running?
We gotta be somewhere. We got to be somewhere.
Interesting. But if you are fleeing, it seems to be rather weird to be walking along the beach at such a late hour.
It was just our way out. Is how we ended up here.
It is best to avoid roads, simply.
Makes sense. Sounds just like criminals to me.
Do we look like
We're not
criminals?
criminals. Actually,
I assure you that the city behind us thinks we are, but we have done nothing wrong.
Yes,
I
they're
got
making
all of
false accusations.
And what charge are you charged with?
Tax fraud.
Kidnapping me.
Why would you say that?
Those-
Are you kidnapped?
No,
Are
I
you
went
sure?
willingly. I asked if I could
Interesting.
go.
Well, if let's see. Give me a persuasion check, Crystal.
Excuse you.
I
Hey,
have to
Ser Evin,
persuade
that is
them.
not your flintlock.
That's not mine. She can play with it.
16.
Have a toy. Thank you. What up? Squad trying to hold me?
All right.
Cat.
If what you say is true, then we have no quarrel with you.
Coral.
I chuckle at Coral.
Yes.
He has no
It-
quarrel with me.
It was an unintended pun. I see the laugh, sea elf.
I really just want to name this turtle Oogway.
Well, he kind of, and it's the white die. He steps kind of back towards the other one near the shoreline and just kind of like takes his staff, puts it in the other hand, and just kind of waves his hand in front of you. He's like, travel on.
Thanks. I walk away. No kidding.
Really quick question. It's simply a rarity to see of your kind.
It's a blessing.
Why shouldn't we be here at all?
We're about to storm the beaches.
We are but simple travelers. We travel from beach to beach, and sometimes we're able to catch a few extra coin by capturing criminals along the shoreline for the city of Windburn.
Ah,
So we are so what you could say is we are kind of like the Coast Guard for the city.
So if I would have failed that check, we probably would have been turned.
We would have
just
fought to
combat.
Torside.
Yeah. It's like,
I bet we
okay.
could run faster than them.
I think they still have like 25 movement speed.
Oh yeah, I got 30.
Yeah.
So just go.
I have 25.
You only have what?
I only have 25.
Do you?
Yeah.
Why you got
Is he a
tiny
fighter?
legs?
What's your flying speed?
50.
Also, wait, is it 50?
50.
Let's do not say it's 25 as well.
No, not
Be
yet.
bad.
50. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, that's a. It's kind of just like hits me as like,
Instead of him walking,
we will head off.
Go on the ground. You no longer walk in my eyes. You jump like birds do in real life.
Except birds either walk or they jump.
Or they do that weird wiggly dance as they walk.
Talk
Anyway,
about little chickadee like.
I'm gonna walk
So,
past the turtle coast guard.
Like literally, yeah. Alrighty, thank you for
Thank you for letting us
scoping out
pass.
for the city. Carry on.
I'm sorry to figure
Carry
out
on.
that I didn't know.
Carry on.
I am not saying that.
He was about to say, I was about to say, you're gonna get us turned in if you say that.
I didn't hear anything. Alright, I waddle.
Huh?
Was turtle on the
Was Turtle on the menu?
menu? Yeah, I'm gonna check. I
Menu
may
of
have
what?
eaten his long lost.
As we're walking past, I'm gonna just check over my shoulder. Are they watching, pursuing us?
They're just kind of standing there. The two on the beach that you saw, they're just kind of standing there, just like big, smiling, like.
I smell back.
They're kind of like.
I feel
the one that you were talking to is like just smiling at you with big eyes, like he's just happy. And the other one's like he's not eyeing you directly, but he does have a more serious squint, but he's more watching the horizon and also watching the skies just in case.
He's scoping.
Hmm.
If he was banana,
Does I mean, do they just almost look aloof?
Yeah.
Okay.
They're just kind of like.
I feel more worried by that fact than if they were to look serious.
I'm just here.
Why? Because they can come after us?
No, they're fully confident and not. I mean, they're not being alert or anything,
Oh.
and they're still the Coast Guard of the capital.
Wait, it's coffee.
Still kind of surprised.
Put some coffee.
Your
Anyway.
sugar boy, is it high or low?
So I'm tired. I had a long day at work.
Same.
Same.
Today marks the 5th day in a row that I pushed carts.
Today marks the 3rd day in a row I've worked over 12 hours straight.
You volunteered, I don't want to hear it. She's like, I pushed carts today.
All right. So
You
as
volunteered yourself.
you all walk past the
I
turtles,
still push.
you get about
Doesn't count if you
100,
volunteer.
120 feet away, and as I'm assuming some of you are gonna look over your shoulder, you just see them just kind of standing there. They're not really. They're just kind of standing, moving
They
around.
appear again.
Yeah,
Man,
Like-
I should have gave some mushrooms. They would have had a better time.
and they just kind of stand there.
That could have been a very dangerous
Alright.
encounter.
However, as you are walking, Laura, I need you to give me a perception check, please.
19.
Oh, fantastic. Your compass is vibrating.
I look at it.
The arrow points in a linear direction towards the road, away from the ocean.
Guys,
Yeah.
look. I show my compass.
Oh, it's a mirror. I mean,
I start
compass.
walking that direction.
Okay.
I'm old.
So as you walk,
Do we? I mean,
There's a calculator.
okay, fine. No good reason not to.
so as you start following the compass from the beach back into the grass, you're about to take one step into the grass, and the needle turns back to the ocean.
What is here?
Is it right here?
Is it here?
What's it doing?
Magic.
I'm just confused.
Hey, I actually hate that
Who's it pointing now?
Towards the ocean again.
Maybe we passed it.
Maybe.
Take a
One
couple steps
step
back.
Okay, it's still pointing towards the ocean.
Couple more steps back.
Still pointing towards the ocean.
What the hell?
Let's go to the ocean. I walk into the ocean.
There was a.
You're about, so if we were doing this, you're about 30 feet from the ocean.
Okay,
right
I go to the ocean then.
It's now pointing back towards the road.
Going between them.
Alright,
Yeah.
while we're walking back and forth, I'm like looking at the skies, like, is it flying above us?
Oh.
I'm gonna go between them.
Okay. So you're about 20 feet from the shore, or from the water line, and it's still pointing towards the road.
What is happening?
I'll take a couple more steps towards the road.
Okay. The needle starts spinning wildly.
Time to dig.
I start digging.
With
Okay,
your
with what?
hands? Who has a shovel?
I give you a shovel.
Okay.
You had a shovel this whole time.
I
That's how I
digging
got
with
out
the
the
shovel.
other treasures.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. Oops.
All right. I'm gonna need a athletics check.
Burr.
Oh, oof.
You shove it.
14.
Alright.
Decent.
It's sand. So you start digging in the sand. You dig about 5 feet. The compass is still spinning. You dig about another 5 feet. And
We hit the turtle egg.
And as
We're
soon
running.
as you dig another 5 feet, you hear you jam the
Ding.
shovel down to the hole and you hear a loud.
What's wrong?
I unburied it.
Oh, it's some booty.
I'm not for it. Cause it's a booty.
Need help lifting up?
I said I was going to unbury it and
Okay.
take it with me.
Give me a strength check.
19.
Wow.
Or 18.
Okay.
That's my strength.
So you all see Lora just kind of stick her head in the sand about 10
Like
feet
an
down, like her feet are like dangling on the edge, and she's just,
Should be a
and-
quick
and drop.
work of that hole.
I know, right? And we'll say it's been about an hour she was digging, and all
It's still pretty
I know,
quick
and
work.
all of y'all just sat there and watched her. It's only 10 feet in sand.
Indeed. I took a nap.
And she reaches in and she brings out this large chest.
It's mine.
Intriguing.
Is it locked?
Is it?
I'm gonna check if it's locked.
There is a lock on it.
Yeah. Lock it. Lock it.
I check if it's unlocked.
It is sealed shut.
It's hella.
Does anyone have some thieves' tools by any chance?
I might have these. Well, no, I don't have these tools.
Proper tools to. Oh wait a moment.
Is it a wooden chest?
It is a wooden chest.
There's always 2 ways to get in.
It's
Would I be able-
it's what you would generally think of as a wooden pirate chest. Like it's a wood
I'm gonna
box.
Is there
try
any
and use
marks
my-
of it, or is it just a wooden box?
Give me a perception check.
20. Or that would be like a 22.
So as you
21.
kind of look around, take a look at the box while you're eyeing it to kind of see like how everybody's kind of looking around. You kind of look right at it, and you do see that there is a symbol on the box.
Is the symbol that we saw last time? No one saw it. Dang it.
I know. Oh, wait.
You mean the symbol that I seen?
Yes.
That only I seen?
Does the symbol come
What does it look like? As I'm in my journal. I'm gonna
Yeah. No, I'm with you.
draw it, and
Let's see.
Do it.
I should have. I need like a.
Can I try and
I got you.
crack the lock with my dagger?
Crack the code.
Sure. Give me an attack roll.
And blows out in your hand.
Oh jeez.
Now you have splinters everywhere.
Like a partner hand.
18.
That's a plus 5.
Alright, roll
on the
damage.
dagger.
I am full. Sir.
5.
Alright, so you just see Lora just take out her dagger and goes, and she chips a piece of the lock.
While looking at it, is it a very ornate chest or lock?
It's your standard iron lock, wooden chest with standard iron.
The reason why I'm asking if it's like possibly a royal naval chest
It's
that,
still mine.
It's okay.
or if it's a pirate chest. You know.
Well, you're about to find out with the symbol.
You need later.
I look at Gohan.
Makes me think of the guy from the Goonies.
Do you have your
Hey, you guys!
What?
musket? So I can get rid of the lock?
I'm gonna hand you an axe, like it's a
Oh,
wooden
an axe?
hand axe, like it's a wooden chest.
Oh, okay.
Just
I'm gonna
Cut it open.
I'm gonna destroy the lock so I don't like harm the chest because it looks creepy.
What's that?
I'm gonna use the hand axe he gave me to try and get the lock
I'm
open.
taking back all of these just as a heads up note.
Do it?
Don't worry. You're good.
Okay. So is it another attack roll?
Yep.
It
That's
should be
not one.
plus whatever your
You got yourself. I know.
You got a what?
Not 1.
0 for her because it will be strength modifier.
So you try to swing at it, and as you do, it falls out. You try to swing, and as you do, it just goes ding, and the axe flies 10 feet towards the shore.
I was like, oh man, I really hope you did not.
And it lands about 5 feet from the shoreline.
Okay.
Nice.
I'm gonna pick up the axe and go out there.
Can I use my arrow to lockpick it?
Please.
Nice.
We could carry it to the city and then we just buy lockpick there.
No.
He carries the chest all the time.
Roll me a sleight of hand check.
I'm grabbing my hand axe.
Go get your hand axe. Oh! What is your deal? Are you high? Medical wise?
No, I'm tired. I'm just tired.
Insert a new drawing.
1 second. I did
Yeah,
roll.
you draw with that touchpad.
Shapes. No.
gonna
Oh wait, hold on.
He's like, wait a minute, I can take a picture.
No.
Can't you just
It's a
touch
touch
screen?
pad.
It's a touchscreen. I'm smart.
Wow, Richard.
I
The
like it.
17.
A 17?
Yes.
Perfect.
Perfect.
Okay, so as you just take one of your arrows, you place it in the lock, and you're not proficient in doing this, but you're seeming to able, based on your military experience, you're able to put the arrow in there just at the right angle to get all the pins to click, and as you kind of turn the arrow and you pull it back, the arrowhead is gone, so you're gonna have to remove an arrowhead from your inventory, or an arrow from your inventory, but the lock, as soon as you pull out the arrow, clicks open.
Yay.
I opened the chest.
Okay.
I look.
All right.
And I steal everything and run. No.
Okay.
No.
So, Crystal, you're looking in.
Yeah.
I need you to roll me a d6, please.
Oh, no.
2.
The
2.
count.
All right. So, as you look inside, you find a small leather pouch.
Wow.
A few jewels, a Carolyn jewel, a Chasseldani jewel, a Jasper jewel, a Moonstone, 2 onyx jewels, jewel of quartz, a star rose quartz,
Star Wars.
and a zircon, as well
That's right.
as this kind of this weapon that or you see also this very large elongated piece of leather, and it's bound together.
I grab
Oh.
the leather
Okay.
bounding item.
Oh, okay.
And I tell y'all there are some
I was
rules
going
in
to
there.
look at it.
I'm gonna look at it first. I'll let you know if I don't want it. Can I say? Okay.
She claimed it first.
I just try first. If I don't like it, I'll get it
Well,
to you.
I dug the hole and grabbed the chest, but it's fine.
She unlocked it though. 'Cause you
Yeah.
failed
I
twice.
think the moonstone costs a lot, so you might want to grab that.
I'll just take the bag of jewels, I guess.
No, it's not a bag of jewels.
Oh.
They are individually placed into this box.
Oh.
Yes.
Do I see it?
I mean, who's all is everyone
I'll be
looking at it?
walking up to the chest. Yeah.
I am intrigued.
So yeah, no, that's what you all see inside this jewel. You see a small leather pouch, several jewels, and then you see Thulna standing there holding a elongated leather wrapping with that has been tied in a small leather strand.
Lora, would you like to see the thing?
Hmm?
Let's open up this thingy.
Okay.
We open up the thingy.
Okay. As you open it up, you notice to be a war pick.
A what?
A war pick.
A what? I don't know what that is.
It's like a pickaxe, but instead of it being like a flat head on one end, it's just a spike that you use to jab into people.
Yep.
It's
You're-
essentially a long stick with a very long nail at the end.
Okay.
Yep.
You can have this. I'm gonna go back and look at
No
the
flashbacks.
stones and jewels.
Cue the Vietnam.
Trees are speaking. Fuzzy teddy bear.
How many
The teddy bear speaks German and the
Each
trees speak
on
Vietnamese.
the jewels and stuff and gemstones can we grab?
Well, there are a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There are 9 jewels.
Nice.
And then there's a small leather pouch.
Maybe.
I want to look at the leather pouch.
Okay.
I don't care about jewels.
Alright, so as you open up the leather pouch and you kind of feel it in your hand, you feel about 50 gold pieces.
Wow!
Well, you even need those?
You said
Give
there
me
was
this.
a starry quartz, something like that.
A star rose quartz.
I'll probably take that and the moonstone
Okay.
and anything else that no one wants. I'll take.
I guess I'll look at what a war pick is. I mean, I know what it is, but I gotta look at it.
Do you mind if I take one of the gemstones?
That's fine. You can have one.
Which one do you not want?
Well, she just said
Just grab one. Whatever's left over, I'll take.
she
I
said
took the
no moonstone.
I took the quartz and the moonstone.
No rose.
The star rose.
Yeah.
I'll take the onyx.
Okay, there's 2 onyx. You want both of them?
Sure.
Okay.
What else was there?
There's still a Carolyn jewel. There's a Chedonnery jewel, jasper, a regular quartz, and a zircon.
Which color jasper?
I'll take the zircon since I already have one.
Okay.
And then
I
the
think
50
jasper's only
Do you
one
want
color,
coffee,
isn't it?
Jordan?
is what?
Is jasper only one color, or is it multiple color?
I do not
I
know.
thought it could be like red or blue.
Jordan, go
Green.
get coffee.
I thought jasper's only one color.
Yes.
It can be whatever color you want, Caleb. That's the one you want.
No, you're not.
Are you taking the jasper?
Yes, I'm taking the red jasper.
Sir Evan, would you like one of the jewels?
So jewel.
Just
of
a random one, or
A random one.
Give him a random jewel.
okay?
It's raspberry flavored.
He has.
Oh, it's rock candy.
What's the jewels that are left?
There is a Caroline, a Cheldani, and a quartz, regular
I
quartz.
shall give him a quartz,
Okay.
and I'll take the last 2. How do you spell those?
Okay. So the first one is CarNelian.
Hand farts.
And the
Not
other one-
Cornelian.
Yeah, Cornelian.
Oh,
Cornelius.
I can't spell today or read today. The other one is CHALCEDONY.
That's what I do.
Yep. All right, and so all the jewels are worth 50 gold apiece.
Ooh. All of them together?
No, every single jewel is worth 50 gold individually.
Oh, nice.
Do we know who dropped this chest?
Does
Well,
Did this belong
this ring any bells?
Give me a history check.
That was good.
That's a 12.
Okay.
There's some milk chocolate.
So based on the symbol, Fluakk, you're not 100% sure what ship this was related to, but you do know that this is essentially a pirate's treasure chest that was buried here.
Mm-hmm.
And based on the look of the chest, it's probably been here for at least 20 to maybe 30 years.
Nice. So we're not.
I relayed that information, so.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Fantastic. Just making sure we're not like making enemies here.
We still might be, but I doubt.
Sir Evan, do you want the pretty chest?
Do you want to
This
upgrade
one-
your chest?
This one's going to be a little bigger than your other one.
No, I'm fine.
Are you sure? It's a little
Well,
bit
it
bigger.
had a war pick in it, so it's at least 7 foot long.
Yeah, that'd be kind of hard to carry by yourself.
Yep.
He just drags it everywhere he goes, ties it to his belt.
It's a pretty big chest.
Yeah, but
Okay,
you just run
here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna find some
on my
stones and put them in the chest and bury the chest again.
Huh?
Just seashells and rocks.
Yep, that's what I'm gonna do.
I like it.
The very first geocache.
Is anybody else gonna help her do this?
Yeah.
Alright, okay. So that only takes you about 30 minutes to get everything sealed back up and reburied into the beach.
Okay.
Alright, so you travel
Give people some false hope.
roughly another,
I'm gonna produce flame on the lock though to No, welded shut.
Nice. Okay, before you bury it.
Uh,
Okay. So, it's about now 1 a.m. ish, maybe 2 a.m.
You should get to sleep.
ish, and you know based on your other previous journey, it's about an 8-hour trek, 6 to 8 hour trek
Does
back to
anyone
Lucida.
want to find a tree
do we
of
have?
some sort near by the shore
You
or
still
somewhere?
have a full 2
tree?
days
Oh.
before you
Just
have
for
to
shelter,
report
we
back.
could build a campfire and rest for the night. If
I
you
say
want.
we just get in the grass area around the coast.
let's gather around the campfire.
Sing our campfire song.
A little bit more brush up there.
Nice.
Okay. So do I have a sleeping order? Do I have anybody
I'll
taking
take
watch?
first
I'll take
watch.
first.
I'm gonna just kind of stay awake playing my lyre.
It's in my pockets.
Only need
Okay.
4 hours, so.
It is now
So don't worry.
a pocket.
So, sensor, incense.
What are you losing
Took
for?
my cat. He took my cat.
For,
He took my cat.
Put it in my pocket.
He took my
Why they're
cat.
gonna put it in your shirt like
I claimed it as a pocket.
Dagnabbit.
Alright. Okay, so who's taking first watch?
I'm staying awake just playing my lyre.
I'm gonna go right to sleep. I'm an old lady.
That's
Okay.
why I'm playing my lyre, because
It's
it also
8
helps with the
hours
silence
past
on
my
her.
bedtime.
Okay. Alright, so as you guys get ready to lay down for your evening's rest, I just need to know who's taking first watch. Okay, so you're technically actively looking?
Yes.
Okay, I need you...
I'm just awake playing my lyre,
Actually,
that's
no,
all.
I'll do that. Okay.
Actually,
So,
an old cat
Fluke,
doesn't
while
like
you stay up for about an hour, maybe 2 hours, while everybody else takes a rest, probably about 3 hours in, you just kind of look around. The fire's kind of started to die down a little bit, and
I'll
everyone
get some pre-brush
Yeah.
too.
So as you kind of look around, you don't see anything out of the ordinary. It's just a nice, calm, peaceful night. There's the nice rocking of the current along the shoreline, crashing of waves. It's a very peaceful night.
I sleep sound.
And once kind of like confident that stuff isn't happening, I won't go to sleep. I'll just sit down and watch the shoreline.
Okay.
So
All right. Is there okay? So
Am I allowed to feed and give my cat
good night.
water and stuff?
simulate camp.
I
Wow.
like it.
That works.
So, yeah. Give me,
is sleepy
where
turn
you-
off
where are you getting the water
excuses.
I have a water
Are
skin.
you sure?
From the
you're not
ocean.
high? Yeah, you go goofy.
from? That's what I was about to ask. I wanted to make sure.
Go get coffee.
I have a water skin.
Okay, that's fine. Animal handling check.
Oh, I dropped a cap.
Por favor.
You dropped a what?
Nope.
A pop cat.
Cap to this.
It's a cap.
17. I
Crap.
can hardly see my die.
Sounds like a personal problem.
You do a pretty well job. You hear the sounds of whimpering in the distance as you try to water your cat. But you were able to the cat's like, why are you
Wet.
It's just like I'm trying to sleep.
What?
You don't understand this, but
I know, I just set it next to him.
he begrudgingly kind of looks up at you,
I'm just gonna sit next to him.
kind of winks a little bit, looks at it,
Bruh.
licks it a little bit, looks back at you, and then it's like, and just goes back to sleep.
This is not Fiji.
It's a
I don't know, it's just there for when he wakes up or when some
Alright.
drink.
He runs away.
Okay,
He
so it's
drinks the ocean.
all right. So it's about 5
And
hours
dies of
in.
dehydration.
Is somebody
That
Fluke?
sucks.
Did you wake somebody up to actively watch?
I can stay awake.
Aren't
I'll
you
take
human?
next
Do you
watch.
need to?
You need sleep.
Yeah.
I can meditate.
Do you
What?
have
Still
that
asleep.
ability?
What are
It's still a sleep thing.
you? You half elf?
You're a soldier.
No, I'm an
you're
elf.
just a little sleep.
But I can just
I do like
meditate
this
for
all
4
day.
hours.
I wake
and
up
it counts
Gohan.
as a
Like a
long
half
rest.
Okay.
elf face and just this is what I'm
I
doing.
feel attacked.
I looked right at you too.
You
I'm
just-
sorry. That did not help. And I do not. Oh man, sleepy though. Whatever you doing.
Okay.
Yeah,
I feel
just.
man sleep.
All
I
right.
get
I-
sleepy
wake up
I
the
keep
old
my
man
shut
sleep.
Okay, so Gohan, as you're sleeping,
put to sleep,
you feel a tapping on your shoulder.
What the heck?
Ready to switch watch?
I'm just gonna
Oh,
sit that there.
sure.
So I
Okay.
don't knock something with it.
As you get up, I take no spot.
Right on the tree.
All right,
Are you human or
Gohan.
not?
Hmm?
Are you human or not? Okay.
Elf.
I'm an elf.
Stay awake.
Okay.
I will.
I am a wood elf.
Okay,
I
so
can meditate for 4 hours and it's a long rest technically for me.
Okay.
okay, but you have to actively say you're doing that. If you don't meditate, again, if you're meditating, then you're not focused on anything around you. You're not
It's like
actively
you're sleeping
awake.
for
It's
4
like you're
hours.
sleeping for 4
You're
hours.
in a trance.
And if you meditate, if you
No,
meditate
no.
hard enough, no Funko spell.
Artemis, I don't know his name. Artificer dude.
Oh,
You took
Percy?
Percy.
He took a knee. No, don't do that. He's
No,
gonna freak
it's
out.
fine. Just
Oh.
close it.
I'm gonna just. I guess I can use the meditate since Gohan's awake.
That's like I'm just gonna tell you from DM to player. Okay?
Me too, I did
Your
that.
character has essentially now been awake for over 24 hours at this point if you do not meditate. Therefore, if you do not rest, you will be taking a point of exhaustion, which means you will have a disadvantage on all of your rolls until you take a rest.
Okay, I'll just do my meditate.
Okay.
Okay.
So,
Why is someone enlarged?
it's Dylan being dumb. Okay. So,
Did you get coffee?
unless he enlarged the kitty.
I did.
You cast a spell to enlarge the kitty?
No.
Then what? Then the kitty's not enlarged.
I enlarged it with a ring.
That's not how that works, Dylan.
It says enlarged though.
I understand this one. If you can't handle the toys, I'm gonna put up the toys.
What was it? Oh,
I tossed it over there.
by the
It's
dog.
by the wolf.
Right there. By the wolf.
By the wolf.
By the wolf. By the wolf.
Can I?
Right there.
Can I?
Yeah.
Can I see your trident?
Yes, you can see it from here.
Well, we're currently doing things at the moment, so.
Okay.
All right. So, Gohan, it's about an hour and a half into your watch while everyone else is sound asleep in some form or fashion. I need you to give me a perception check.
Uh-oh.
I feel power.
You know you can, like...
A 6?
Yep.
Okay.
I am focused on recipes.
You are indeed.
I want to go war.
Let's see.
The mind palace cooking.
Excuse you, I wasn't doing.
There's a character in a fantasy novel who tries to take over a school for wizards. He has
Okay.
no nose.
Alright, so,
His name's me.
as you...
I'm the dark woods.
And the higher loss of nose.
He must not be named.
Mortivort, I mean. No kidding.
You do too much of the snort.
He did too much to snort
He
that
used to be
one.
able to snort.
Well,
He did too much cocaine.
Yeah.
His nose just fell right off.
Alright, so
See, kids,
Gohan...
don't do
They
drugs.
thought he was dying, because that's why they
Alright.
called him
Actually,
Fort store.
Alright, so Gohan is currently... Everybody else is asleep.
Sir,
Um,
you
okay.
didn't ask.
Let's see...
That's no excuse. That's no excuse.
Let's see if it hurts.
Like hit 20 hours.
Yeah, man. Yeah. You're just like, let's see. Quit stabbing me.
It's a hammer from a pistol.
No, it's with.
I don't know, I stuck my finger in there and snapped it.
His face is like, ow. No, my $200 glasses.
I know, neither was I.
you were very stunned.
Okay.
Oh. Can you please? You're gonna hit someone in the head by accident.
I'm gonna hit the ceiling fan.
The clock hits midnight.
Okay, so Gohan, I'm gonna need you
No,
Uh-oh.
to make
This
a...
is not good.
Give me that trident.
Stop acting
Hey,
like children.
If the gifts were a bad idea, I will take them all back.
No, I was trying to give Dylan back. Come back and tried it
Okay.
and done acting like a ninny.
Go on. I'm gonna need you to make me a wisdom saving throw, please.
Oh
Okay.
no.
I can do that.
That was not very much of a saving throw.
10.
10. All right. So Gohan, as you kind of sit there, kind of like looking up around a little bit every once in a while, but then also like very focused on your recipes and writing down possible new things.
You're such a child.
You just feel.
I can't.
And he's like, come on. He's trying not to laugh.
Wow. All right. You feel.
He's
Okay,
so
I go
disappointed and disturbed at the same time.
I grab the stick.
Next time we'll keep the toys.
So as you sit there going through your recipes, your body becomes stiff
Stiff.
and unable to move.
Oh, he screams.
Can I still move my mouth?
No mouth.
No.
And I must scream.
You are considered paralyzed.
Like I said, you scream internally.
Okay.
Like everybody else.
I can do that.
I know there's a paralyzed one. Where is it?
How close are you to us?
I'm right next to him.
The other people.
Oh, that's cursed. Yeah, it'll work.
I can move my vocal cords. And not be able to move my mouth.
While you're looking.
Jordan, for the love of Pete,
I'm not gonna break.
So you're just
Peter.
doing the little.
kill him.
Yep, you're right next to me.
I'm being mean because you're being a
You're
child.
You'll wake up.
Oh no.
Did you start up the coffee pot?
Yes, I did.
Please, go get.
You gotta get coffee, dude.
Okay.
I'm getting you
You,
coffee.
Whenever
you
he's
say
looking,
that.
though.
You say that.
You fell asleep on us already.
Twice.
I'm not.
The audacity.
You were pretty close.
Gross.
I spoke to you, named you, and you did not move.
Did not.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
I'm gonna wake up.
No.
He's doing the thingamabob.
You give me a perception check with disadvantage.
Right next to him.
You're asleep.
Nope, you failed.
That's an 8.
You notice nothing. All right.
What about the cat? It's the
Oh.
cat.
No, the cat is asleep.
The cat.
But
Everybody's asleep.
cats,
Cats sleep 18
Only
hours a
nap.
day.
You're asleep.
they cat nap.
Let's see. Do I not?
You know what a
Not
cat
that
nap
bot.
is?
I
You
do.
wake up really
Oh,
frequently.
I bought them. Dag nabbit. Oh well. Okay. Back to the deed.
You didn't buy.
I thought I did. I did not. I'm sad now. I thought I did.
What was
I could have swore I did. Oh well.
What is the mini?
I'm not telling you.
Siren.
They're not sirens.
Siren.
Sirens would be in the water.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And then you will be more charmed rather than paralyzed.
Yes.
It would have advantage on checks that rely on hearing. My cat would.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, my cat has an advantage on
Oh, yeah?
checks that require hearing.
But you're not the cat.
I
You're
know.
not the cat.
I know.
Alright. So everybody else is asleep.
Uh-oh.
It's the
So we don't
turtles.
know it. Oh, no.
They're back.
Oh, no.
It's not the turtles.
It's the same dice.
I would have been definitely afraid if it was the turtles.
We'd be done.
But why?
Wait, it's because the turtles.
Have high. That's about it.
Alright.
And
Okay.
really good at magic. And
Alright.
stuff.
Okay. Alrighty, let's.
Ha! Counter punch!
Open the gate.
That's hilarious. Shiloh, go lay down!
Close the gate. Open the close.
I'm tired of your mouth already. You can go lay down. I told you, nobody cares. Yeah, big baby.
Please, stay away.
I was like, where's my other toy? Okay. Alrighty, so 2 attacks at Ser Evin.
Do what now?
2 attacks.
2 attacks.
Alright, so, and they're both at advantage.
Oh.
Wait, are we ambushed?
Uh-oh.
So, oh, yes, you are.
Oh, trigger, wisdom saving throw.
That's not how that works.
Aw.
You are asleep. Alright. So, Ser Evin, that's a 19. Does that hit? Okay. Next attack is also a 19, so both hit.
Yeah, no.
Oh goodness, this is gonna hurt.
Where's the other D? There it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 points.
Oh, that's not too bad.
One slashing and 1 piercing. And 2 more. That is a 15 to hit.
Wait, so how much damage you do? 5?
5.
Okay.
And I'm attacking you, and another entity is attacking
Am I
you.
sleeping in my armor?
Well, I don't know. Are you?
I haven't yet.
Well, you are camping.
You didn't say you donned your armor or
You never
anything.
said you took it off.
So you
Of
technically
course, you
are.
were physically sleeping. So didn't necessarily ask. So,
He's
but you
just
are
asking if a 15
you are camping
hits.
out on the
I
road.
will say 15 probably. Well,
I'm asking. If you
chainmail would not be fun.
well, you never said that you were taking it off.
Okay, so 15 would not hit.
Okay. All right, another one. That is a 13, so that misses. Okay. Fluke's out at the moment. Okay, so
Wouldn't he wake up to damage?
that's not how this works. Okay, they're all attacking at one time, and then we will roll initiative to see if you all wake up. Surprise round. Okay, and Thulna's not here either. So 2 attacks are coming at Draxios. So Draxios does a 14 hit.
Me? 14?
Yep.
I don't believe so. Let me check. I'm gonna go over to my other app. Oh, 14 does hit.
Okay. That's 1 hit, and the other one is a natural 18. Okay.
How much to my
You are gonna take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 points of slashing and piercing damage.
Okay.
Let's see. Lora. That is a natural 18. And the next hit is a nat 20.
Oh no, that's gonna hurt.
Okay, so the regular hit is 5 points of slashing damage.
It was not like that.
Okay.
Oh,
And
I'm
the
sorry.
nat 20
No, I did that on purpose.
is max damage of 9 points of damage.
Oh, I thought I was about to get scared from him. I'm like, what?
It's 9 points.
9 is a lot.
Okay. All right. Fluke, you're getting hit 4 times.
Yeah, that really hurt.
All right. So does a 14 hit?
Dude,
Oh, are you asleep? Let me figure it out.
I don't
Yes, we're all asleep, so.
That wasn't a verb.
That was a demon, bro.
Yes.
I apologize. I closed your computer.
Okay. No! Stuck. Yes, double bass. What did you do?
No, 14 does not hit.
You ever seen that?
Alright, does a...
Oh, yeah.
Well, dirty 20, I'm assuming hits.
Yeah.
No.
Alright, so you will take 4 points of piercing damage. Okay, then the other one, so that's a 15 to hit.
The same number.
Huh?
15 is AC.
Okay, so yes, 15 hits. And then that's an 18 to hit. Okay, so then that will be... So 5 points of piercing damage and 2 points of slashing damage.
So 7.
Actually, really like
And
this
then Thulna, 1 is attacking you.
Yes.
Oh, I got stuck.
Okay.
That is a natural 17.
Okay, that hits.
The other hit is a natural 18.
Okay, that hits.
Okay, so that is
No,
a
it's
total
fine.
of 1, 2,
If I
3,
had
4,
that
5. So
intelligence
5
that
points
you
of
have-
piercing and slashing damage.
The intelligence
Okay,
buffer that you have.
so
My
at-
lowest stat would be a
and
14.
Gohan.
So that's 10 points in total?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Let's see. Oh no. That was only 5 points in total, like I said. Yeah,
Oh.
only 5.
Can I see this thing?
Uh,
Since it's right in front of me?
yes, you see it, but as you're also feeling this, you're also getting attacked as well.
Yep.
Let's see. So does
That
a
looks cool.
13 hit?
No.
Okay.
It misses.
And that is a 14 to hit.
Also misses.
Okay, so both miss. So at this point, you all wake up and you just see 8 eel Sahagin just standing
Why
over
did I figure
you
that was gonna be it?
with large teeth and
You're taking
spears
a bite from my book.
and spears pointed at you. You're on a coast. There's only so many creatures.
I know.
I do a squeal.
And they're all pointing their spears directly at you.
The frick,
And
man!
as you look over, you see Gohan motionless, not able to move.
My feet is facing towards them, right?
Yes.
Okay, I am gonna try like do a kickback and talon tack too.
All right. At that point, I would need everybody to roll for initiative.
Yeah. Combat.
Let's go.
And Gohan, yours would be at disadvantage at this moment.
Here we go.
So you have to roll that again.
I rolled a 20.
I am so
13.
sorry, good sir.
That's still okay.
It's pretty decent. It's better than me.
Same.
All right. Oh yes, and now. Oh gosh. Okay.
Uh-oh.
Here
Are
we
you
go.
rolling?
I gotta roll for all 8 of them. Yes.
Or you could do group.
I might do a group. Yeah.
Just
we'll
2 groups of 4, or
Yeah,
4
but-
groups of 2 rather.
Yeah, I might do that.
Hey. 18.
Well, the one is a special one, so
Ooh.
we'll do 1 group of 4 and 1 group of 3. Okay, so what is their dex?
I think I
Oh,
have this
nice! +0. Okay, so first group.
Beat you with the
I
staff.
think I have the special one.
To be fair, Andrew also found that cat in an alley.
Really?
No.
A literal alley in Waynesville. Cheers.
Okay, alrighty.
That'd be so
You
weird.
took mine.
It's coffee. Okay,
Calm
Christopher.
down.
alright.
Let me see.
I need
Coaster.
25 to 20.
I don't know what Dylan is.
We'll get
See,
Dylan
the
in a
choice
second.
of the
Okay,
deer or the sun.
20 to 15.
18.
16.
16.
I'm superior. Got an 18.
I got an 18.
Be humble. Sit down. Be humble.
Okay, 15 to 10.
13.
I'm
13.
You can probably look at his roll.
I did. Oh, he's a 10.
And okay, 10 to 5.
Olivia and Dylan are 10.
Yeah, he already got
I
us.
thought, never mind. I thought you were coming in.
You tease them like
That's
that.
all of us.
Another panic.
We're all above 10 and above.
Oh, there was a dog collar with watermelons on it.
Well, if we got the collar, I guess the only choice was to get a dog.
Our
Without
dog's
the
expensive
collars.
right now.
The dog colors at
What?
Walmart are
Dogs are
weird.
very
They
expensive
all
right
look
now.
identical, but they range from like $1.90 to $26. And I'm like, why?
Okay,
Depending.
Or you could just get a handkerchief.
Okay.
Like this. That's what
alrighty.
they like. Like
Alright.
bandanas and handkerchiefs.
So, Evan, you are
Yeah.
first.
Are you gonna be awakened up from this combat, sir?
The initiative.
I'm role playing.
Indeed, he is.
He's being the light. The light was awakened.
Alright. Okay, so Evan, you were first in the initiative order.
Stand.
Okay.
And
Sorry.
I don't know where you are.
I'm at the
from
end.
this
There
from
you
this
go.
angle. Okay, so yeah, so you stand up and you are met face to face with
Ugly.
2 eel-looking fish people.
Ugly. Those are
Fair.
daddy's
They are not ugly. They are
Okay.
pretty.
Oh, what
To
do
some
they look
people.
like? I'm intrigued.
So Hagen,
I don't know.
Oh,
what
wait.
they look
Yeah, you do. You've seen them before.
I actually
Oh, yeah.
have the instead of doing the book,
like.
I
I'm trying
can
to work
actually.
the names.
This is what they look like.
Oh, cool. Blue.
They're eel people.
see, they're not ugly.
They're not ugly.
Ugly and beauty is
They're
defined.
eel.
by the
They're
eye
eel
of the
fish people.
Okay, so I'm
Are you a bit upset because you were awakened rudely?
They look like gnolls, but eels.
I'm just gonna tap my short sword.
Okay.
Shots on.
Short sword.
All right. Which one are you going after?
Oh,
You have 2.
You have 2 on you.
the one on my
The white and black or the white and blue?
on Evan's right.
Okay.
So the one closest to you.
So the white and black.
And I got 25.
25. A 25 hits.
I was about to
I
say
would
if
hope
that
so.
misses, we're
Do
kind of.
not pull that out of my book. Of these dumb, stupid AC. Okay. Okay, so.
Shallow, go lay down!
Oh, that's nice. Okay, so it's gonna be. Because I don't think it auto adds it in with my fighting style.
Mine?
Yeah, you were 10.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's.
You're a little more active than Thulna, so you're gonna go before her. But the entire pod of them also rolled 10, but they have 0 dex. So.
Okay, so can I also use my bonus action to do Divine Favor?
Okay.
Okay, so.
What would 0 dex?
So it's gonna add an extra D4 radiant damage.
11 dexterity is plus 0.
No, I mean like a physical 0.
So
They wouldn't be able to move.
it's gonna do
But it'd be like
14
slots.
piercing and then 1 radiant.
Okay.
So 15 total.
It'd be a flump.
So I'm basically going to spring to my feet and then immediately withdraw my sword and just stab into the first one.
Oh, absolutely. So, so the rest of you just kind of see. So they're all standing there, and then all of a sudden you just see Evan with his miraculous, even full armor, just jumps to his feet and just slams the sword straight into the Sahagins.
And before the sword hits, it's gonna have the divine power.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. So it just starts glowing this radiant green down his blade. It's just right across, and you just hear about. And
Old man scream.
and it's in a language that you do not understand.
Except for Traxio.
Huh?
Really?
Well, they technically don't speak Aquan.
They speak.
They speak Sahagin.
Yeah,
You don't know Stefani?
have their own language.
They have their own language.
What's funny is there's a lot of dumb things that have their own language, like hook horrors.
Yep.
The freaking beetle birds, the beetle toucans from the Underdark.
Yeah, it's annoying.
Beetle
Okay.
toucans.
Anything else, Evan?
Beetle toucans. Oh no, that was my bonus action.
Yes.
My
Toucans.
regular action.
Okay.
And
Alright.
Not toucan.
Laura,
toucan.
it is your turn.
toucan.
I wake up and
Pokemon.
see this ugly person standing
Beak bird.
right
or
there,
black-
and
or
I'm
beak
going
bird.
to cast Chill Touch
Or it burns.
Okay. Are
It's
you
like
doing it from the
120
ground or are
power.
you standing?
while I'm standing.
Had its own
I'm
signature.
gonna kind of stand up and
somebody's gonna have
cast
to
it.
put her up because I can't reach.
Make a
It's a
range
toucan.
spell attack.
That's his own signature move.
Yeah. Turns his beak into a freaking firing mallet.
23.
Reminds me of that parrot
23
that
hits.
goes.
What is it?
The explosion.
The meme.
1d8.
He's
I wanna find my
speaks
D8.
the meme.
Where's my
Right.
D8?
It's
There
just
it
as long
is.
as it had skill link, that's all that matters. It's like one of my favorite skills in Pokemon. It's so dumb.
Okay. It
Moves
takes
that hit 2 to
4
5 times,
points
always
of
hit
necrotic damage, and it cannot regain hit points until the start of my
means that?
next turn.
5.
like
Until then, the hand clings to the target.
I like it. So you just see like Laura reach out and this spectral hand just reaches out and just grabs the Sahagin by its neck and just starts squeezing and
How
wrenching.
dare you wake me
Bigby's
from my
hand, is
sleep?
that what you just cast?
No,
For my
Bigby's hand is a
meditation.
5th level spell.
Oh, what did you cast?
Just me.
Chill touch.
Oh,
Chill
okay.
touch. Yeah.
I was like, that actually, because I didn't remember what spell level, so like, as you were describing it, I missed the first part.
Oh,
I was
no.
just like, so you just grabbed it with a giant spectral hand?
Oh,
That's
no, no,
awesome.
No, well, Bigby's hand is a giant hand. Like,
I
it's
know.
your body's.
I
No, that would
know.
not be just the throat. That'd be like its entire body.
It would be Master Hand.
Yeah, Master Hand from, yeah, Smash Bros.
Crazy.
Which I definitely plan on getting that spell, just throwing that out there. I love that spell. Alright, so
You're
many
level
things.
9. How do you not have fifth level spells?
I do, but I don't have magical secrets. It's a wizard spell. I have to steal it. It's a wizard spell. It's only a wizard spell. You have to steal it.
Magical secrets.
Hey, yeah, 10th level. Once we get there, Eldov will have Bigby's hand. Okay.
Magical secrets is so
I
dumb.
love it. Gohan.
Okay,
So
so
that
what can I
defines
do?
our words.
As paralyzed, so you are incapacitated. You can't move. You can't speak. The creature, you automatically fail strength and dex saving throws.
Okay.
Any attack roll against you has advantage, and any attack that hits is an automatic critical hit.
That's not good. Okay, so how do I break it?
You can give me another wisdom saving throw, good sir. And you have to beat a 12.
Nope.
That's an 8. But I will action surge while paralyzed.
Nope.
And roll another wisdom save.
Alright, I will allow you to do that.
It's a 10.
You are stuck and cannot move.
You're very diligently.
Yes, very diligent. Like you, can't audibly, we can't audibly hear you. But you're
Foaming
just like,
at the mouth.
It looks like he's having a seizure.
no, perfect Dragon Ball Z moment. You are powering up, but we can't hear you.
You're processing. You're
You hear him.
downloading.
You're right, Fluke, it is your turn.
Olivia.
What?
No.
We blue dyed that Sahagin. I'm gonna hop up and then dual hand axe.
Yeah. You're going to have to move the minis, guys. I can't reach over the screen.
Neither can I.
That was a lie.
It's a cup of Joe.
We can't reach over the screen.
Joe, mama.
And now I come.
I can reach over it. I just can't.
As much as I want coffee, I would have to put giant spoonfuls of creamer in
I
there.
do have a creamer.
It's powder.
No, it's the powder one. I gotta put massive spoonfuls.
I
Because I like mine
did.
sweet.
Most heavily put chocolate syrup in mine.
You put what?
Which are nice. You made a mocha.
What?
There's chocolate syrup in the fridge.
You didn't hit me up, cuz. I helped you find the creamer.
You were walking on with coffee.
No.
I got coffee after you.
We can make more coffee at the break, okay, guys?
Mocha.
Alright, Fluke, yes, you were attacking him.
Yep.
That
Okay,
sounds
first
like you're about
hand
to-
axe. That is a 16.
16 will
I actually
hit.
did that once.
And then the second.
I drank too much water, and I was walking.
Number
down the kitchen,
16.
And all of a sudden,
That
just
hits.
projectile to the camera. I was terrified.
At the house or the apartment?
The house.
Oh no.
So it's recent.
No, it was
So
never done.
one is a 5 and the other is a 4.
I
Okay.
cleaned it several times. I swear. My body was just like too much water. And I was like,
Okay, so
"Oh,
again,
no."
so you all see Fluke jump up and it's like, it just strikes the Sahagin like in forming a giant X on his chest. Here.
Sushi.
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 He just looks at you and he just bares his teeth and growls at you.
I growl
Did
back.
you say I slashed him or stabbed him?
I
thought
growl
was-
and
You
carl.
want to stab him?
Yeah, short swords are for stabbing.
You can slash with them too.
Yeah.
Short swords slash too.
Slash.
Short swords aren't piercing. They're
The only
slashing.
only
piercing.
stabbing swords is a
piercing.
rapier.
Are they? That's
A
weird.
short sword, I mean, it has a blade and has a tip.
Yeah, you can do both.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you can literally just do that.
Well,
The
long
only-
swords are more for use the weight and momentum.
Oh
to
yeah,
slide.
but when
Yeah.
I think of a short sword, I think of like a Roman gladius. Like
Yeah.
that's what I picture when I see a short sword.
A forearm.
Yeah,
look-
forearm look like blade. That's
yeah,
what's-
like what he has. He got a short sword.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
I
that's-
see short swords as slashing. I don't see them as piercing. It's rapiers I see as piercing because that's what they're.
Unless
called.
you specifically go to stab.
Yeah, no,
You're
I
gonna
sprung
be-
to my
Okay.
feet and I was like, yeah.
Okay, well then I
Stab.
yes, then
okay.
I described it wrong. That's my fault. Yes. All right. So going back to Ser Evin. Yes. Imperial green blade. Yeah. He's like, ah! Yeah. There we go.
Yeah.
I
Alright.
can't wait to do what I'm going to do.
Bye.
Let's see.
Yeah, that seems perfect. Set
You
it
need
up
to
with-
stop taking fireball on every character.
It's great.
It's only on one character ever.
Well, it's the best alcohol. I'm kidding.
It literally
Didn't
is.
you have it on?
I have
Swords and
firebolts.
Sullivan?
Firebolt sounds like.
All right. So Gohan,
Just on.
as
Just
you
joked about it all the time.
Yeah, just joke about it.
as you just kind of sit there and you listen, or you kind of just look around. You see the Sahagin standing in front of you. Of course, this one, it kind of stands there, and then it lifts up its staff, and as it does, it pounds it into the ground, and you just hear it billow out this call.
Oh my gosh.
And okay, and so that's what's happening. Draxos, it is your turn. And of course, you all audibly hear this too, but Gohan, you're really seeing this
Just because I think it's
up
funny.
front and personal.
At close range. Not really at close range.
Crossbow.
The red
Point blank.
I don't have a crossbow.
You have.
But I have a blowgun.
Yeah.
And I'm going to pull it out of my pocket. Look at this thing right in
Alright, roll an attack.
Is this just gonna be 1 damage?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
It's a 1d4.
I thought it was just 1 damage flat.
Straight
Does a
4.
13 hit.
It does.
Oh.
Does 4 damage. Don't even have to roll for damage.
I
that's
like
all
it.
does.
Why does it do a flat 4?
I don't know, but I think it's funny.
Good.
Yeah.
It's a dart.
Best investment.
And
Alright.
then
It was
I'm going to
venom.
stand up. After my movement.
Like,
Oh,
like a sim.
wait, so you were attacking while you were laying down?
That's
Yeah.
a disadvantage.
You're attacking with disadvantage.
Yeah.
Oh, let me see. Yeah, it's that.
Oh. Okay.
You roll higher.
You rolled higher. Alright, still 13. It's 13 still hits.
Roll my sleeves.
Okay,
Is it a 13 or a 16?
Yeah, 13 still hits. Tholna, it is your turn.
Okay. I see this. I pull out. Pull out. Hold on. I pull out my war pick.
Oh.
For new war pick.
And I'm
Is there just a
proficient
basic war pick that was in that chest?
It is a
No. Well, we'll have to see.
Oh.
The cursed one.
I am your curse.
No.
Congratulations, you lose 1d4 HP each time you attack, but it does
21 to hit?
2d50.
Yeah.
Okay, so,
Roll
alright,
D100.
so add
Okay.
another 1 to that, so that's a 22 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
And now roll your die and add an additional 1 to your modifier.
A +1 war pick.
Yep.
Ow.
That was a captain's weapon. He's like, I didn't want to be a miner.
So a 10.
I couldn't
So
drink.
it's 11.
9
Alright.
points of damage.
11 piercing.
See, so 1, 2, 3, so it'd be
It's just
Nice, I
pain
gave you
crap.
an enchanted item.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so, yeah, 5,
I don't
right?
care.
Yeah,
I got
no,
you.
Yeah, 5. Okay.
I got
Oh,
pretty stones. But
Sir, that made my lung hurt. I don't know
So
why.
how much damage?
11.
11?
Sir,
yes.
I'm pitching my lung. Give me a second.
Alright, and then
His lung.
at that, Sahagin number 1 is just gonna, or the first one, is gonna just look right at you.
The one that I stabbed.
Yeah, the one that you stabbed, he's like, "Ah!" He's gonna try to stab you with his spear. That's a 17 to hit.
Miss.
Nice. All right. Well, that's all he can do. Oh no, he can do it. He can try again. 13.
Miss.
All right. Sahagin number 2 is gonna try his luck. Nope. And ooh, nat 20.
He's like, wait, look at it.
So, oh,
It's like one of
Toy.
those.
oh no.
It's like one of those.
Give me your belts.
That was the wrong die.
Oh, give me a back.
Give me your back.
That is going to be 6 points of piercing damage,
I
good
want it
sir.
6.
6. Oh no, sorry, that was a nat 20. My bad. So that will be 11 points of piercing damage.
Woo!
Wow.
11.
11.
It's 6.
11. All right, and then this will be Sahagin number 3 is attacking Fluakk. He's going to try to stab you with his spear.
What the fluke?
9.
No.
7. No.
No.
16.
Yeah.
Yeah!
What are you elbowing
5.
me for?
All right. Next, the number 4th one is gonna 19.
Why are these suddenly? Yes.
5 points of piercing damage with the spear. 13.
No.
Okay. All right. Next one, the one in front of Thulna. He's gonna try to stab you. Yeah, that's a dirty 20.
Dang it! I could be like Soul Eater.
3 points of piercing damage,
Oh, I caught my own sweater.
and then a
Okay.
17 to hit.
Yes.
So then an additional 7 points of piercing damage.
So 10.
So yep. All right. Then the next
No,
one is
not
gonna
1d10.
go after Gracios.
Huh?
9.
13.
16.
Accidentally scratched open a wound.
Have you played Far Cry or seen Far Cry?
Ah!
Oh yeah.
I just immediately
Okay.
think of like
Okay.
cracking up
Alright,
their
the one
finger
in
while
front-
healing a
Yes,
bullet
I'm
wound.
actually
Secretly a
seeing-
wizard.
Okay, Lora.
Ah, 10
Lora, does a
points of
14 hit?
damage.
Still almost killed myself in your
No.
campaign.
14
Very
doesn't
well
hit?
said.
No.
Okay. Hit! Not one.
That would've
So
been
he goes
hilarious.
to stab
That
you.
felt really bad though.
So he goes to stab you, and his spear drops right into the ground.
Oh, there's a wee woo wagon.
Yeah, weeble wagon. So the one right in front of you, Laura, is currently can't attack because his spear is stuck in the sand in front of you. All
I
right,
chuckle at him.
all right, Evan, it's your turn.
Yeah. Aye.
That's how I met you. That's how your character laughs.
I actually had a classmate who laughed like that. I'm not gonna say who, but yeah,
Who?
I'm not gonna say.
I stabbed the guy that I already stabbed once.
I stab at thee.
I stab at thee once more.
I
For
like
the light.
I like it.
Better than the
Okay.
that stupid laughing.
Oh, I hate that.
17.
What's happening?
We're just making up random laughs.
Oh no, somebody in the group has that laugh. Somebody
Oh.
has it. The yoink, 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 yoink. Somebody has. Oh no, that was the video that Terry watched.
Yep.
Yeah,
That was a funny video.
I hate that. That's so annoying.
it is.
So, is he bloodied?
Let's see. 5,
Is he?
15. No, he's hurting, but he's not bloody.
Okay, so then I will smite as well.
Nice.
Destroy.
Okay, so I'm gonna burn a spell slot. Is he a fiend?
No.
Nope.
You should know. You ran these characters.
I don't know if these are different.
No, these are not fiends.
Okay.
These aren't.
So my total rolls is gonna be +8, a D6, a D4, and a D8 total
I like it.
damage.
Bring it.
Okay, so sweet. So total.
I read the calendar.
So 9
You're
piercing damage.
annihilating this guy. You already stabbed him, and now we're gonna deal 3 times that damage.
So it's 9 piercing damage
Duck
and
wall going
9
down my
radiant
throat.
damage.
Is that joking?
I think you know where this is going. How do you want to do this?
So
Oh, I'm sorry.
How dare you strike him? Only I can.
so
I was
as
trying to reach for a tissue so I don't bleed everywhere.
I stab into him for the second time and I say for the light. As the radiant damage is transferred from my sword into him, it's gonna blow out his back.
I like it.
Basically.
Whoa.
It's a laser.
So yeah, no. So as you all see Ser Evin just kind of like
400.
for the light, and stabs his blade right through the center of the chest, and you just see this green divine energy start to glow off his sword, and next thing you know, just kind of his body just goes like a shotgun blast, and just blood just trickles down the side, and then he removes his sword. There's a gaping hole in the middle of the Sahagin as he falls down backwards and dies.
I have to wipe Sahagin blood off my beak.
Will indeed. Just a little bit.
Seems very dark.
All right.
What are you, a DC superhero?
You Batman.
Are you from DC? Yes.
Could
Evan.
be
Yes.
the one elf.
Anything else, Evan?
Let's see. I'm concentrating on the radiant damage.
Yep.
I use my action. So, but I have a bonus action. No, I'm good.
Okay. All right. Laura, it's your turn. So you are currently staring down a Sahagin with his spear deep in the sand. He's just kind of like.
What? Do any of the other Sahagin notice what happened?
The one right next to it is kind of like.
This be my ship now.
Look at me. Look at me now.
I'm
We
the
still.
Is he wearing armor made of metal? Or some form of metal on him?
As you would know.
Oh, that's cool.
No.
Cooking book.
Oh no, yeah, no, I did that. I did that with
There's an
Purple.
update to the spellbook app that tells you what type
I
of
like
spell it is.
upcasted
Like,
it like fifth or
like
sixth
a
level.
control spell.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna do Shocking Grasp.
Such a good spell.
I want
Melee
to build a
spell
bard for that spell
Yes,
alone.
So
Cooking book.
Gasps in German.
Hi. 14.
That's in
14
Japanese.
Or
Oh,
Korean.
Nani! So first
My
off,
little shindity.
My wall.
Have you seen the anime?
what?
Fist of the North Star? That's where
It's
it's
so
from.
dumb.
The only anime that I've really ever watched is Naruto and Boruto, and I just started watching Boruto
Well, that
again
was a
in
sad
Japanese
freaking damage.
because they didn't have
One
English dub
lightning
yet.
damage.
What did you use?
Shocking grasp.
Wait, are they
That's a
wet?
cantrip.
Are they wet?
Huh?
Are they wet?
Well, yeah. They
What
come
did
out of the
that-
water.
Deal.
No,
It doesn't really.
Okay.
it has to be.
It was basically
It's just
can't
it's a conductor. That's
It
what I'm
is.
thinking.
No, it is, but no, they generally do with the metal because most like
Yeah,
sea
that's why I asked if
entities,
he was wearing
their
armor.
magic is lightning of some sort. Most of the water stuff is elemental lightning. Most of
He
the time.
can't make reactions
Better
till the
ice.
start of its next turn.
Well, that's fine. At the moment, he's just like, I mean, first you choked him, then he stabbed in the ground. And he's like, so he's flinching a little bit.
Oh
You gotta scatter.
Is that
Alright,
he's having a rough day?
Gohan,
Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Alright.
I'm gonna need you to give me a wisdom saving throw, good sir.
I don't know.
What? How was that on two different angles?
All right, we'll re-roll
No,
on it.
like-
Oh, it worked.
No, she tapped it, but it would have mattered
If it's
anyways.
cockeyed, you gotta-
It was like this,
Yeah.
and then so if it would
It
have went
still
that
would
way,
have
it went
both
that way.
passed.
Yeah.
They
Because it
would've
would've been
both
a-
passed.
Well, you gotta re-roll it though. Yep. You gotta
How did
re-roll
that happen in the middle though?
Sorry, sir. You are still.
The thing is it wasn't even leaning on anything. It was literally
It
directly.
literally just landed like that.
Yeah, it landed like this in the middle.
That what?
Yeah.
It did.
Yeah, no, that's a re-roll, but good. Wow. Okay.
It
I am
literally just.
sorry,
It
sir.
was literally. And then it just was like, nope, I'm gonna recap.
All right, Fluakk, it is your turn.
That's
Oh, can I tell you something?
perfectly
Can
balanced,
I-
like all things should be.
People where you just came.
So what I'm gonna do?
Just
Dual wield again, but one kind of more of a spinning. I'll hit one with the other, and then whoever is adjacent to me, I want to throw
I bet you would
the
lose
other dagger. Could I cast
your, you would lose your, if you
what,
seen
the thorn
idea
spell
that I just had.
when I throw that as a bonus action?
You would love it.
Oh, the hail of thorns.
Yeah.
Are you gonna do it now?
Since-
Yeah, because it'd be a ranged
Okay.
attack.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to do that.
Yeah.
Okay. First one that is a melee,
I'm toasted.
hitting the blue.
Okay.
Heating the blue.
The blue.
This is a
That
mistake.
is a 15.
15 will hit.
Okay.
Breathing exercise.
And then
I'm like,
I'm gonna roll
Taking
damage
them
for
off.
that one
Yep.
first.
I am a breatharian.
what? No.
That is a 7.
Okay.
Okay, now for the throw,
Okay, which one are you throwing it at?
the white die.
This one or
Yeah.
this one? This one?
The-
Labor pains.
I thought that one died. The far one already died.
No. There was another one over here.
Oh,
This
okay.
is,
I
so
just
this
missed
is
it.
2, 3, and 4.
Okay, I'm hitting 4.
1, 2,
Okay.
3, 4.
They were trying to hit me.
I'm sorry.
1 and 2 did successfully hit you.
So.
Now they die.
Oh.
Attacking like a thief.
Okay,
with a
so with my fighting style being archer, I get +2 bonus on ranged weapons. Is that considered ranged?
Well, you are doing a ranged attack, so yeah, because daggers can or axes can be thrown, or hand axes can be thrown.
knife. Is that what you're doing?
Access of
Yep.
power.
Throwing your axe.
My axe.
He is
If anybody knows
Yeah.
that.
with hail of thorns in it too.
Yep.
Flavor.
Like ramen.
It's gonna explode.
Ah, not one.
Oh.
So you go and you feel that you fill the axe with this green glowing energy. As you toss it, you just feel the spell leave your hand and form into the axe, and the axe starts to form into like this, basically like this vine.
Cactus.
Yeah, like this cactus-like form. And as you do, it just throws it, and the saga just looks at it and he just sees it out of the corner as it goes, whoop, and he just flies past his face and. Roughly,
One of you guys are gonna get hit.
and roughly, no,
Oh, okay.
it lands right there.
What was it?
His hand axe.
It's covered in wild. It's a soccer ball of thorns.
Well,
Well,
the spell only goes off
goes
once
off
it hits.
Once it hits, yeah.
Yeah.
It's just forming the yeah.
Do I break concentration if I'm hit?
You would have to make a con save.
Okay, because it is a con
Oh,
spell.
did I need to make a con save on my divine favor?
Divine
That's not a
intervention.
spell, is it?
It is a
It's
spell.
a concentration.
Is it?
Oh yeah, they did hit you, didn't they? Yes, I technically would, but you know what? We'll do that next time because they're probably gonna hit you again. Okay.
Probably.
Yep. All right. It is now the Sahagin priest turn. Gohan, I need you to give me a strength saving throw at disadvantage.
Are you paralyzed still?
That's why it's disadvantage.
24. Oh. It hit
Didn't
the.
roll it
It hit
here.
the. Yeah.
24.
24.
Nice.
Is the no.
Okay.
No.
So
That's
you,
a nice low.
you just feel this Sahagin grab you
I will be
and
powering
tries
up.
to and he tries to pull you
Mm-hmm.
and
The
you
whole
don't
world of-
budge.
I'll just drag you underwater instead of drag
You will yourself to be heavier.
But when he tries this, he's gonna go into a rage,
It's a
He's a
barbarian.
and so that is gonna be a it's a natural 18. Really?
Yep.
Well, that's a natural. Well, the total hit is a 21.
Okay, just barely.
Dumb
Yes.
idea.
Barely.
All right, so that's
Barbarian
an automatic crit.
Uh-oh.
What you gonna
So
do?
that's-
Wait, is it?
I punch.
Yeah, because yeah.
Paralyzed.
So he's gonna bite you,
Bite.
and it's gonna be a total 9 points of damage.
No.
And then he's gonna try to claw you this time, and that's another
Sounds like you're just
21 to hit.
recovering.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be another 11 points of slashing damage. This
Throw it
time.
away.
How much slash?
11.
11.
11. Yep. So 11 piercing and 11 slashing.
Am I still paralyzed?
Yes, you are.
Stupid.
Okay.
What's the cats sound like when they're trying to get
All
hairballs out?
right. Draxios, it's your turn.
They do that weird thing where they
Okay.
switch their bodies.
I see it because it swung at me again.
They do that belly dance.
I don't have any close range weaponry. I mean, I have my thing, but instead of me doing that, I'm just gonna hold my hand up. And go, ah! And then I'm gonna summon a fiery sword in my hand.
Whoa! That's dope.
Got it.
I didn't know you could do that.
Spiritual weapon.
Neither did I. No, it's not. It's flame blade.
Oh, flame blade. Yes.
Flame blade.
It's
Is
on
it-
fire.
Is this the green flame blade or the
No.
regular flame blade?
Regular flame blade.
And that's a. Well, it's whatever my spell attack added to that is. That is a 24.
That hits.
Dirty, dirty.
I'm just getting my spells ready for when it's my turn.
15.
Oh, a 15. Oh.
Okay,
Okay, yeah, right?
That was 2 maxes and 1
If it
not
died
max.
from me.
Oh.
Fire
What a
damage.
15-foot cone hits me.
15.
If it's diagonal from me.
Okay.
Okay,
I mean-
good.
Depending where.
Alright, okay, Thulna, it is
I'm
your
just
turn.
trying to have a thought
Okay.
because I have a thought of what I'm
It's a
going to be
word
doing
pick
next
again.
turn, and
You
it
should.
should be
Actually-
epic.
Sorry.
And you should be able to just hit both of them
That last 3 didn't
without
hit.
hitting.
Yeah.
Wait,
Okay.
both?
Yep.
No.
Is it like a 45-degree angle? Does
Yeah.
it say what angle?
No, it just
Okay.
It just says cone.
No,
I think
15
all
foot-
cones are like
a
45.
15
Jordan, I'm trying to do
Okay,
my
I
thing.
think all cones are
It's
like
either
that.
30
No,
or
no,
45.
I was
yeah.
right.
Nonetheless, you
I
should.
was right.
And the essentially what it does is
Me
it goes
too.
from the way it works is it starts at a 5 foot, then it goes to 10 foot, then it goes to 15, then 20, then 25, then 30.
I'll ask whenever it's my turn.
So yeah, it's
So-
not a line; it cones out.
Yeah.
So,
Okay,
Like ice cream.
all right, Thulna.
So,
With my war pick, I rolled an
It's a
unnat
bonus
20.
action
Nice.
Nice.
to try and
Get your hands off my gun.
help.
It's on your
them
hand.
Yeah, I'm trying to
Grab my
think
hand. Grab my hand.
how the angles would work.
10 piercing damage.
I like it.
Crack.
You pulled my finger.
That was the point.
And you didn't crack it.
Now we do it
Okay.
again.
Alright, it will be Sahagin 2's turn. He's gonna try to stab you.
Spicy.
That is a 17.
Oh, 17 of you.
Oh, no.
And that misses too. Alright, number 3 is at 2.
That was hard.
That is a nat 20, good sir. With the first spear.
And that,
And the second spear is a 9!
No.
Alright, so the first spear is gonna do
With that.
15 points of piercing damage.
Woo!
Are you?
Nope. Almost.
And the other one's going to attack you. That's going to miss.
Oh, you know what would be
And
cool?
that
in
one's
D&D
also gonna
set?
miss.
Awesome,
As
good,
long.
because I might have been down.
Alright, number 5 is going to attack you.
Human Angel.
That's
Because
a
it's like
natural
Asmar
20.
Protector or something. Eventual card.
Hey! Not bad. 10 points of piercing damage.
Is Loth really expensive?
Olivia. 10.
What?
Yeah.
Oh,
no,
okay.
it misses.
I want her for my spider.
No,
damage.
10 damage.
No, 10 damage. It was a nat 20.
Oh.
And the other rolls also nat
from
20.
that set, but
That's just unlucky.
Ooh. 16 points of piercing damage.
I'm done.
You're down.
26.
Okay, she's still good. Okay.
Oh, I'm unconscious.
Oh. Please knock over Thulna. She is unconscious.
ah, she's done with this battle and went back to sleep already.
So I broke
With an unnoticeable
concentration.
figure.
I got hit.
Yes. Well,
So-
you roll a con save unless
What-
you
on your
rather auto
turn.
fail.
Roll a con
What-
save.
On your turn, you would roll concentration to see if you kept it up or not.
Okay, where
Or
is
you
that?
Can, or you can choose to break it.
No, I don't want to break it, but when I do roll it, how?
It'd be a con save.
Just a con save?
Yeah, it's regular con save.
Yeah.
Constitution saving throw. That's all.
Against
Yeah.
what? Like, what's the DC?
Yeah,
is
what's the
what it is.
DC?
It's if you roll above a 10, you succeed.
Oh, okay.
You
Just
keep
like-
it. If you roll below a 10, you drop it.
Okay, easy.
Yeah.
I just never
Basically,
done that
do you
before.
flinch or do you not?
Yeah. Do you
Yeah.
flinch or do you not? Alright, let's see. Oh, that was
I flinched.
Thulna, so that was,
To be fair,
5,
I
so
saw it
6.
slowly moving.
So
and
6
I thought
at
they would
Draxios?
just like.
Well, that
Yeah,
doesn't hit. So that's a
me.
6. And Draxios, 19 to hit.
Why are you in my read?
That really changed my turn now.
That is 4 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
Ouch. Y'all
And Lora
Laura.
Huh?
does a 18 hit.
Unfortunate. Wait.
Sorry. Yes, he had the right to lean away.
Shield!
I scratched his face.
You
by
can do
accident.
that. And then that would not hit either. Okay. So both of those miss. Okay. All right. And yes. Okay, Evan, we're back to your turn.
Hey, I'm gonna
I
turn the
used
next
shield
guy.
for the
whenever
first
I-
time. All you see is it go doot.
Damn!
Wait, it wasn't his weapon stuck in the ground, or did he pull it out?
He pulled it out.
Okay.
No, it's you have to make a con save equals to
17.
half the damage that he took,
Well, yeah.
or 10, whichever is higher. That's what it is.
There we go.
How much damage did you take?
15.
So you have to make a 15 on your con save.
Half.
You said half.
Yeah, so 7 or 10.
So
But
10.
just
That's
be-
why I always just do 10.
Yeah, it's really hard to take higher than that.
17.
Oh, that hits.
Yep.
That hits you, beautiful human being.
I am a swords person.
Yes, I agree.
You're indeed a human.
We're just gonna do a total of
I was too busy.
11
over here.
piercing and 2 radiant. So 13. To like
Okay, so yeah, so you stab this one right in the arms. Like, ah!
It's like leaning over.
Alright, Laura, it's your turn.
slightly turn me toward him.
Slightly.
There you go.
Dolna's down.
Yes, Thulna is down.
I didn't realize what happened until last second. I'm like, ew.
This is really gonna change my turn. I'm gonna,
If you run towards her, you'll probably break out
me?
melee range.
Me?
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna do Cure Wounds.
You have to touch
That's a
them,
touch spell.
Yeah. That would require you to disengage,
and then you wouldn't be
And
able
then
to
you
do
wouldn't be able to cast the spell.
or
Or
you
You
have
chance it and chance of getting hit.
Never mind
risk
that.
of the biscuit.
Well, the first thing that I'm gonna do is, so, I wanted to try out Dragon's Breath. Am I able to do all myself?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So as you touch a creature, you can touch yourself. Not inappropriately. Touch yourself on the face. Be like, ah!
Yes. I'm gonna do that.
Fireball!
Or you can touch your cat.
Yeah, but then the cat becomes a target, and then the cat dies in one hit.
Yeah.
It's a possibility.
I'm gonna touch myself
Okay.
on the face.
Yeah.
On the face. Shut the frick okay.
And
Wait.
it's a 15-foot cone.
Okay. So yeah, so it goes 5, 10, 15. So essentially it goes out 3 squares. So
Is it
what,
gonna hit him?
Good
well,
one.
what are you doing at?
Just a cone.
I wanna go at that creature right
So
there.
boom. No, you would be. So no, you would not hit Gohan. It would be close.
You would aim here and hit both of them.
No, she has to do it from her mouth.
Scratched me and hit me.
So it goes here, then these two, and then these three. So,
Yes.
So it would barely miss Gohan. Like he's gonna feel the heat.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna.
I mean, he's also prone, so maybe.
Well, no, he's frozen. He's paralyzed.
Oh,
he's
okay.
Not, no, he's literally like a standing statue or sitting statue. Because he was looking through his cookbook while he was away. So yeah, he's a sitting statue right now.
Not doing your job.
I'm gonna do cold dragon's breath.
Okay.
I know it's not gonna do anything, but well, not any extra damage, but it's still
The
nice.
song of our people.
Okay.
And
So, is it a save or?
it's a dexterity saving
Scotland
throw.
or Ireland?
And I still roll a
Oh,
3d6.
It's Scotland.
All right. Well, he failed spectacularly.
Okay,
American-
nice.
No, because we don't have our own
See
genre
if
of
these vibes
music.
going on right now.
We do most definitely have our own genre of music.
Ironically, this is
Bluegrass.
It's called
Bluegrass.
ska.
No, just like ska.
11 cold damage.
But like Appalachian
And then-
music sounds
that's just
uniquely
my
different
bonus
from
action.
New England music and from New Orleans
I'm
and
going
KC.
to.
Yeah.
Oh wait, that's concentration, isn't it?
I
Can I cast a spell with concentration?
Wait. Read Dragon's Breath again.
Attach one willing creature to imbue it with power to spew magical energy from its mouth, provided it has one. Choose acid, cold, fire, lightning, or poison. Until spell ends, the creature can use an action to exhale energy of the chosen type in a 15-foot cone.
Okay, so so when you chose to do that as your bonus action, and then when you breathe the fire, that's your action.
Oh, okay.
That's why I wanted to make sure, because one of them was an action, one of them was a bonus action. That's why I wanted to make sure.
Oh, okay.
So you could have given it to your cat as your bonus action. You could have did something, and then your cat could have did it. But you cannot. Yeah. So that's your action and your bonus action.
That's
Can you
fine.
make the other face?
All
I
right.
need to get my own pet.
Okay.
My
Gohan.
beast companion.
Wisdom saving throw. Gohan.
Basic.
Alrighty.
Yes, you just see
I
this
can
thing
do
kind of
it.
chilled. Whew!
18.
You are no longer paralyzed.
Watch
that-
out in front of you.
But that is your action.
Watch out in front of you.
But
I
wait,
have a 15-foot cone.
I can bonus action actually, right?
No, because this would be your entire thing, because you're breaking the spell.
The entire spiel.
Great.
Huh?
There are
Can
dragons
I
with
faint?
domes and,
Can you
sauce
faint?
Yes.
You want to fake faint?
No. F-E-I-N-T. Something I've not done yet. It's where it's just gonna be for my next action. Basically, I spend a bonus action to grant my next attack advantage.
So he pretends to be dead.
Faint.
That's what fainting is.
I like it. All right. For
Have you ever
flavor.
seen XP level 3?
Yeah, yes. For flavor, I like it. Okay, so give me a performance check, Gohan. We'll see how well you are believable.
Send that to Dakota.
17.
Ooh, yes, you are. He just looks at you like. You look like a pedophile.
It's supposed to be a Heisenberg film.
Yeah.
You know, I've seen people that look like that at Goodwill.
Oh yeah.
Oh jeez.
They're all.
All right, Fluakk, it is your turn.
You do.
Okay. Blue guy's still up.
I'm so happy I got to use Dragon's Breath.
Nearly
last
dead. What did I do?
Kudos.
Bow would be at
He's okay now,
disadvantage if I do more damage and I get hit better in
What?
general.
Wristband.
Oh, there's a baby. No.
You know what? I'm just like gonna throw my axe to the side and just draw out my bow.
You can leap
Blink
into
range.
the air if you would like to.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
What do you do?
Whoever, how
So,
far do I have to
Have
go
you
to
ever
do
seen
that?
a kid
And
that
then
looks like that?
You can literally just take off your wings and launch yourself 10 feet into the air.
They got
I
the
won't
hand with all
give
four
him the
heads.
opportunity attack,
Yeah,
will
you
I?
would
look like
do
one of
that.
those kids. As I told him, baby.
I'm trying to think.
You can,
But I would say because you're not
Yeah,
staying on the
about
same
one and-
plane, he might miss you because you're
Yeah.
going to be flying over him.
I mean,
So you know,
would being natural at the coast have any advantage to that, possibly?
Well, I would
Bears,
say
beasts.
since you're changing
Battlestar
elevation,
Galactica.
he's probably going to have disadvantage on his attack.
Okay. We'll do it.
Okay.
It looks cool.
So
if
you-
I die, I die.
So you
Death
launch
is
into
not a
the
joke,
air.
Jim.
and he goes to attack
Americans
you.
suffer from it every year.
And yeah, no, he misses completely.
Awesome. And then I will, right for his nose.
I like it.
That is a 25.
That hits.
I feel like that's what I look like.
There we go.
Stop. Stop.
Savvy.
Excuse you.
5
Oh,
plus,
five.
hold on, I forget what the spell does. Plus a whole lot more.
I feel attacked here.
Oh, he's like, exactly.
Not a whole lot more, 6 damage.
Just total?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So as you drop, so you're doing Hail of Thorns on top of it.
I mean, wait, hold on. I did not
yeah,
test.
con save, yeah.
If not, 5 damage if I failed the con.
Howdy.
Yeah, I passed it. So.
Okay.
Me too.
So yeah. So as you draw this bow again, you just feel the same arcane energy wrap around it. And as you shoot it, and the arrow hits him straight in between the eyes, you see this crown of thorns just wrap around his face and squeeze in, and he falls over dead.
Woo!
Chandra.
And I flip back down.
You dropped his melon.
Wait, I'm curious. I mean, I doubt that I can do this as an action, but is it possible to somehow glide so I can hide?
No.
Yeah, because that would finish your movement.
Yeah, wherever
Where
would
would you
place me. Let's
You can glide over here.
let's go
gosh.
towards the rest of the party
Oh.
Okay.
if I can.
So, okay, guys, I'm gonna need your help now.
Okay.
But-
it's-
A Teletubby son.
I see, baby son. Okay, Fluke, tell them where you would like to fly.
Let's go.
No, he's landing.
Yeah. In between Drax and Fulna. Behind you guys. Okay. And I'm technically hidden.
I mean,
Roll stealth if that's what you're trying to do.
That's why I'm trying
Yeah.
to do sneak
Yeah.
attack. So
Yeah, roll stealth.
that is
You flew over
9
them?
plus
He can glide.
15.
he can summon air like a hawk. Oh gosh.
They still see you.
Okay, that's totally fine.
Okay. It is alright, so it is the okay. So you fainted, right?
Yeah, he did.
Okay.
Pay attention.
Okay.
Yes, please pay
Gohan,
attention.
I need you to give me a strength saving throw, good sir.
Strength saving throw.
He's not mad that I hit him?
16. Okay. So, at this point, you just feel the Sahagin grab you while you're on the ground, and he starts dragging you to the ocean.
Good thing I have advantage.
Give me a perception check, good sir, because I know you're. But I'm feeling once you start feeling like you're moving, you're opening an eye.
13.
13. As you kind of look towards the ocean, you just see this giant fin start to swim up towards the water.
Oh,
A nightmare.
That's what they do, Jordan.
I know!
Well,
I may or may not have wrote a paragraph about a giant shark god!
my fault. Okay. Alright. Okay.
Can you have that as a wallpaper?
Draxios.
I am going to continue this the same one. I'm going to attack him.
Okay.
20.
That hits. Natural 20 or dirty 20?
30.
Dirty, dirty.
3.
Oh, you're dirty, dirty.
Nothing. Oh, no.
Sadly, 15 damage again.
How do you want to do this?
I'm going to cut his freaking head off
Die!
with a fire sword.
Alright, so you just
Cauterize
you
his
see
wounds.
Draxios just kind of flip out his hand still. He's just controlling this.
Oh no, it's in.
Oh,
my
it's in
hand.
your hand. Okay, so just controlling this flame sword, and he just goes. As you see this blade just kind of just cut like butter through the neck of this Sahagin, and as it does, his face just like, and his head just cleaves right off, and then his body falls limp.
Catch his head and take a bite out of it like Marina.
Now it smells
Oh,
like a fish.
that's actually really cool.
Whatever,
Just don't do the make out where
Yeah. Take a bite out of it.
I like it. Okay.
eat my whole face
You
off.
can't go over to him.
Alright, Thulna. Alright.
That was pretty epic.
Okay.
She's
Alrighty.
always. Please don't die.
So Hagen number 2
It's a streak.
okay,
Okay.
is going to attack.
She had a ripe old age.
Well, in the other game, my character died.
That is a 13 to hit, Sir
Not
Jordan.
the jelly.
And then in the other
Jordan.
game, my
Just
character
jelly.
died.
Jordan.
And-
Jelly.
Oh!
Oh, okay.
I'm guessing a 13 doesn't hit.
No.
Christoph?
I'm wearing chainmail with a shield.
That one doesn't hit either.
An elven shield.
Alright.
I look like Kristoff though. With that.
I
I look like I should be in Frozen. Somebody pay me millions.
Now,
I married Anna.
I don't know. What about Dakota?
Alright.
Get Dakota.
Dakota is a blonde. That means she's Elsa.
I mean, she does have that cold stare sometimes.
Perfect. Alright. So you see this Sahagin reach down and claw once at Thulna, slashing a giant slash across her chest. And then he goes to bite her at her neck, and when he does, he completely misses and his head sticks in the sand.
Oh no.
Ostrich.
Snack.
Get in my belly.
Alright, the next one is gonna attack
Get in my belly.
Y'all gotta help Velna.
You look like my
Draxios.
uncle.
See,
Does a 19 hit.
barely.
Okay. So that is going to be
I
6
got, I'll
points of
help
piercing
Thona, but
damage.
he's about to be fed to a shark.
And that one
Working on
misses. Okay.
Okie
Then 7 is going to attack Lora.
Ah!
That's going to be a miss. And that is
You said
also going
6,
to be a
correct?
miss.
Wow,
Ah.
2 misses.
Okay, Evan, it is your turn.
Alright.
Fight me, B.
I can see him being dragged away.
Tommy.
Yes, you can.
Okay, I'm gonna look over to my left. I'm gonna see Fallen on the ground. I'm gonna say, "Get Falna!" And I'm going to reach in the back. So first, can I sheathe my sword and get a javelin? Or
Yeah.
not? Yeah. Okay. So that's what I want to do. I want to grab a javelin. And I'm gonna just huck it at him at
Okay.
disadvantage.
Alright, roll an attack.
Okay. First one is a 19.
Right.
Second one, it's a 19.
Either one hits.
Okay. We also gonna smite.
Okay.
The one that does knockback, so you just knock him into the water.
Huh?
Feeds him to the shark.
No, just a regular smite. So, get a D8, D6, D4. Okay. So,
No.
average damage on my regular. Ooh, that's good. I like that.
What is superior already?
Okay, so
The dice let you do special stuff.
I'm gonna do 11
And to look them up.
piercing damage with the regular hit,
Elves.
and then as it impacts, it's gonna do the green radiant energy for 8 more damage.
I'm doing this.
So 19 total damage.
Okay. He felt that one.
So yeah, no, he has a freaking
No.
magical javelin
he-
sticking out of
Yeah,
him.
no, he you tossed him and it was he just drops Gohan right on the
I
ground.
wanted that to be an epic
And
moment.
he's like-
That's exactly what I wanted.
No, he felt that one. That one is hurting. You just hear him scream out in this rage. All right, Laura, it is your turn.
Okay, I have one less javelin.
Oh, did I get my voice back?
Oh wait,
Kinda. I need to get her else she's going to die.
Maybe. We never know.
Master Roshi.
Did you roll her save or does she?
Ooh,
I do.
wait.
Fine.
Wait, no.
like
Shifu. Master Shifu.
Like it.
Master Sheep.
I'm going to disengage and go to her.
Okay.
Oh wait, I can't disengage.
You-
Can I'm
You
gonna
can,
run over
but
there
then-
then.
Okay. All right. Opportunity attack.
That's fine.
That is a nat 1, so he misses.
There
All
you
right,
go.
so move Laura over to Thulna.
I'm gonna do cure wounds.
Stabilize.
1d8 plus your spell casting modifier.
So heal.
So you roll the die and add your charisma
Charisma
modifier.
attack.
Charisma modifier.
Yeah, your
So
spell attack.
so you would have
No,
seen.
it's not
My
the
spell attack?
No, it's your spell casting modifier. There is a difference between your spell attack modifier and your charisma and your spell modifier.
This is where
So it's you roll the dice
Charisma.
and add your charisma modifier
Plus
because that's your spell casting ability.
8 points of healing.
Good. So Thulna, you are healed for 8 points.
I'm just gonna like touch her on the shoulder. I'm like, Come on,
No, it
you
says
can
plus
get
your
up and do
spellcasting
this.
ability. Not
Yeah,
oh,
spell casting, not your spell attack. Because
You
your
got
spell
this.
attack is your proficient. Is your spellcasting
You
modifier
got
plus your
what you
proficiency.
needed.
We've been messing that up the entire time, and then I saw it.
Look at your.
Am I allowed to use the rest of my movement and go back?
Let's see, 5.
Did you read?
I have 35.
Well, that's 30.
That's 30.
That is?
Yes.
Did you want it?
Yeah.
I mean,
It's you roughly move
I
25,
just go
30 feet.
through, like, the
So you technically cannot move back.
Superior.
Okay. I can't move on the other side of Fluakk?
No. You would be you would basically be right behind Thulna if you moved.
Oh, okay.
Back that direction.
That's
So
fine.
how was he being dragged? Was he like face up or face down?
No, he reached down and grabbed his foot and started dragging him towards the ocean.
Oh, so you would have seen this freaking javelins go. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is a D6. It's not a D12. It's a D6.
All right. Okay, Gohan, it's your activation,
Alright.
And you are free of this grasp.
and you are technically prone, so you'd have to stand up.
How many superiority die do you have? Did it say?
4.
So you can.
I could have Dragon's Breath.
I'm gonna stand up and kick with advantage.
Kick with advantage?
Yep, that's what the feat does.
He faints, he pretends to be dead, and stands up, and he gets advantage on his next attack.
Yep.
Did you roll twice?
Not yet. Don't think a 9 hits.
No.
Alright, good thing I have advantage. 11.
11 just misses.
Wow. Okay, both miss.
You still have movement.
I know, so that will strike opportunity attack. Wow.
Who had me out? Woohoo!
I really liked that. That was a cool turn.
Okay, I see the shark. I'm running.
That was really good.
15, 20, 25, 30.
You can imagine this
You stood
paladin
up, so you took
that's
half
holding the
speed.
Yeah,
elven
so
shield.
you because
Oh,
you were dragged, so you have half
and
movement.
looks over at you.
Yep.
Okay.
Alright.
And as you run away, you just
Into
hear this
this
loud
guy's
growl
dragon.
as he tries to reach out and claw you and just completely misses you.
Alright. Fair enough.
All right, Fluakk, it is your turn.
This is my hit a
How
creep.
did you drag me so far in 6 seconds?
They have fast movement speed, good sir.
Okay.
I want to shoot the one that was dragging.
Okay.
Gohan. That's a 26.
That hits. What's the minimum damage you can do?
The minimum?
Yeah, the
2.
minimum. 2?
Yeah.
All right, roll damage.
I hope I don't get
I
that
hope you get a
because.
2 just because.
Well, no, you got a plus, don't you?
Hold on.
What's
No,
your
never
passive
mind.
damage?
5.
All right, he's dead.
Alright. Let's see by how much. 6.
Yeah, he did. How do you want to do this?
Wish I got
Just try to go through him. Just arrow right through him.
All right, so
Yeah.
you just knock an arrow and you just aim right
You
into
can do them too.
and basically like the javelin just went
trip
right. So
people,
he's kind of like
disarm
stuck
them.
in the ground.
Wait.
And
And
as
deal
he's like
additional
screaming,
damage.
trying to clutch Gohan, you knock and launch it, and he just goes right through the back of his throat, and he just kind of like pivotally hanging there on the javelin that Ser Evin
Is he close
stuck.
enough to the coast that the shark is like trying to get him?
We're gonna find out what the shark does in a second. Okay. Well, the priest is gone, or the priestess is gone. Draxios, your turn.
So,
Killed a woman.
I want to
how dare you?
be able to loot it when we're done and see what I can get.
You're not taking my javelin.
Not your javelin. I don't need it. I don't do strength-based
Shoot one
weapons.
stupid javelin.
Oh,
Kidding.
I'm gonna turn to this.
It saved his butt.
And I'm going to attack it as well.
Okay.
Well, hold on. I'm gonna con save.
I have a crossbow.
I
I'm
made a con
fine.
save.
Is this Pirates of the Caribbean?
It is.
I have a jar.
There we go. Yep.
Sadly, I only
It
recognize it
hits.
from Lego Pirates of the Caribbean.
Get down.
If
Be humble.
only 8.
8.
Yep.
Not bad. Good still.
It's not happy with you. We'll say that. Alright, Thulna, you are back in action. Your eyes open up and you feel a
You
lot
see me
better than you were
standing
3
over
seconds
you.
ago. Yep. What you doing?
Walk back.
Okay, standing up.
Standing up.
Half a movement.
Half movement. Walk.
Which one? Ah!
Oh, perfect. Are you gonna hit the same one Draxios just hit, or the one standing in front of Lora?
In front of Lora.
Okay.
Ooh, 15.
15 to hit. That hits.
Wait, hold on. I lied. I looked at the wrong thing. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 17, my bad.
Oh well, they both hit.
Okay. I was looking at my initiative number. 8 piercing damage.
I feel like I almost killed him with a single jump.
Okay, so with a miraculous, like, Thulna just stands up. It's like battle cry, like "Ah!" Raises this war pick.
No,
and
it's
just
an old lady
slams
cry.
it straight into its noggin, and just kind of like splits it a little bit, and it falls over and dies. Like eyes rolling into the back of its head.
I inspired her without
Old
inspiration.
lady.
I am an old lady.
Okay, all right.
How's your mom?
My mom's like 44, but my character's like 50 something.
Oh well, I don't care. Okay, alright, so that one is
Simmer
going
is
to take the advantage.
Really good composer.
Sir, okay, so that's an excellent first hit, and that's
I
def-
said Hans
so this
Zimmer,
one's like, "Eh,
the composer for the
eh," and just
piece.
drives
It's really
his
good.
spear
He did
into
Pirates
the
of the
ground
Caribbean.
next to you. Yeah, next to you, Evan. And then he just looks at you and goes like,
I like it.
and he just kind of drops his spear, and then he starts to, he just turns tail and starts to run.
Oh, he gets to opportunity.
Opportunity.
Opportunity attack.
I grapple him, so he can't run.
Well, you're a little far away there, good sir.
Nat 20!
Alright, roll damage!
So as he turns and runs. Woo! So, do you want to do radiant and normal, or how do you
It's
do it?
everything that you get with a hit.
Just doubled?
It's not doubled. It's,
No,
you
so-
get full damage.
You
on
get
your
full
first, and
damage
then
on
roll.
the first die, and then you. So what's the die that you roll?
A D6
Okay,
and
so
a
it's
D4.
so it's an automatic
10.
10. Now roll the die.
And you add that to it.
Yep. And
Both of them again?
Yes.
so it's an automatic 10 damage. Now roll the die as you would normally would.
Okay. 7
Any modifiers?
plus 8.
So 10 plus 7 plus 8 is the damage that you do.
Correct.
Okay. So yeah, no, you're just like
25.
and you just cut this guy straight in half with this slash, and he just
He tried.
two Saga pieces just split.
Great.
This other one is gonna see that happen to his friend. He's not gonna attack you. He's just gonna disengage and he's gonna take off. And the other is going to do the same.
It's going back. It's Gohan, right? Oh wait, he disengaged.
They are disengaging. They are not attacking.
He-
All right. It is now back up to Evan.
Javelin.
Oh wait. Sorry.
Jason
At this point, the shark is also turning away.
Okay.
Good thing.
We saw what the shark did. It did nothing.
Well,
It was a coward.
he was denied
God.
his dinner.
Yeah.
What we should do is beach it.
No. They should have done a lot more.
I know.
Combat over.
Well, anyway.
Yeah, no, the priestess didn't do everything she could, but that's okay.
Yeah, no, I'm just gonna move 35 feet over here.
We'll move.
Dormammu.
I'm just gonna say,
The light.
you attack like a thief in the night! Die! I'm gonna stab him in the back, I guess.
Okay.
Whoa.
Roll to hit.
Very
Thank
good of you.
Roll to hit.
Stab him in the back.
They attacked us first in the night.
Roll to hit.
Natural sentence.
I'll sentence you to death.
Isn't that
Only a 22.
Okay, how much? What's the minimum damage you can do?
Hold on.
Your modifier is plus 8, right?
Yes.
Okay, no,
So,
he
so,
did. He
so
did.
I do a minimum of 10 damage.
Well, he did.
Okay.
He had 1 hit point.
Oh, wow. Okay. You just.
You're welcome.
You just
He did.
He's beyond dead.
Anything else?
Go look at that one. That's what I'm gonna look at. I'm gonna look at that hand axe.
Okay.
Can I pick it up from where I am? Is it too far?
Too
That's
far.
his.
It is currently too far.
Okay, I know. I was gonna give it to him.
Okay. Lora, it is your activation.
He.
Don't use dragon breath. We're all in range.
Almost any of your spells are gonna hit somebody else.
I don't know.
Me?
It hit me in the toilet.
I don't know why.
You're behind all of us now. If you move to the right to get a clear shot, then you're kind of hitting Gohan.
Fireball.
Would I be able to do chromatic orb? Or would it's gonna hit someone, isn't it?
Well,
Unless you move.
You can move, and it's a spell attack. How far can you throw it?
90 feet.
Okay, yeah, you can move. You can move up to here next to Thulna, and yeah, you should be able to see him.
But if she gets a nat 1, what if she hits Gohan?
She might. That's a chance.
That would be down.
Yeah, I'm gonna try chromatic orb.
Okay. What form is it, or what element is it
I
you
want to
doing?
see her who's friendly fire.
I'm gonna
Psych.
do acid.
Okay.
I think that was kind of. Yeah.
It's still 19.
Yeah, there you go.
That's gonna be a 19 plus
19
5.
hits. That hits.
3d8. Wrong. This is my d8.
The caffeine did not help.
Ooh.
It almost made me feel more tired.
That's what caffeine does for you.
14.
Okay, so as you launch this orb, it just hits.
Caffeine usually
I'm just gonna do
works.
baseball.
Yeah, no, as you launch this orb, it just hits the Sahagin straight in the back, and you just start to see the flesh and the fins melt off his back as he just falls forward flat on his face and dies.
Nice.
Alright, and that is where we will take a break.
I retrieve my javelin.
I fall in the sand.
I pick up my axe.
Can we
and
take a
then-
nap?
That would be the best twist.
It
ever.
stuck my pocket into the corner of
Corner of the
It almost
laptop.
spilled my laptop. Alright. Okay. So as the Sahagin are defeated, you kind of gather and collect yourselves.
you don't want it.
Based on your best guess, it's about 5 a.m.
Can I go
based
loot
on the
the
position of the
Priestess
moon.
Sahagin?
The only thing, you find nothing on her body.
Dang it.
I go back to the tree trunk and collapse to sleep.
I'm gonna do that too then.
Oh.
Okay. Alright, so I have Fluakk and Lora who are just going right back to the edge of the beach, and they're passing out.
Same.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Correct.
I just lay down where I'm
Wait,
at.
is nobody on shift?
Nope.
We're all
Alright.
too
Okay.
tired.
It's okay.
That's a-okay.
There are now 8 corpses around us.
Alright, so as you all sleep,
Who's really gonna mess with a bunch of people that are surrounded by dead bodies?
Yeah.
Who knows? Maybe they
So,
don't think that we're dead.
about 5 hours pass and you all wake up, and you do gain the benefits of a long rest.
Hey.
Shut it
What time is it?
Well, it's about now, based on the position of the sun, it's about 10 a.m.
Fantastic.
We need to
Well rested.
make quick haste to the boat.
Indeed.
So 1, you need to get armor, and 2,
I slept in my armor.
No, the armor that
Oh yeah.
I paid half for.
The armor of God.
Correct.
We go towards Lucida.
Yes.
Okay. So you make your way down. Do you make your way to the southern road, or you try to make it way?
Would it
along
be
the
quicker
beach?
if we're on the road?
Based on what you would know, it would take you a little bit longer to get there if you went by the coast, but if you took the road, it would be a lot quicker.
The road!
Yeah, the road.
Okay.
The road to
So you make your way to the southern road. You walk along, and there you don't see anybody along the road. Nobody stops you. So you make good time. You make it back into town about, let's see, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4. You make it there about 5 o'clock in the afternoon.
5 in the
Kate is in the
afternoon.
Netflix movie.
Right, so you see the small city walls of Lucida.
It's gross.
No one really stops you. You walk straight in. Where are you heading? What you doing?
I'm finding a general store for thieves' tools.
I'm gonna befriend people.
I'm gonna go get my armor.
Okay.
I just want to be.
If we go shopping around, we just meet back at the pier.
Joke's on you. I actually want to be the company.
Gohan, do you need to go shopping anywhere?
Nope, I have plenty of food.
Because he's going to get his armor. He's going to
Should I get something?
go shopping for thieves' tools.
I want to say no.
I'm just saying, just once we're done, meet up at the pier. So
Be quick. Post haste.
I will
make fun
follow
of me?
along with everyone else.
we're splitting up.
Oh,
Because
Putting wrong man. I'm sorry.
you're heading to go see Joseph.
Joseph.
The blacksmith.
Fluakk is going to see Baron,
Barn.
the dwarf.
The door.
General storekeeper. You also have Yarlin's
Oh, yeah.
Magic Shop. You have the brothel. You have the Regal Beagle.
You have the brothel.
You
have
have
the Wriggle Beagle.
You have the
broth-
You have the
You
docks.
have the docks. You have the
I go to the brothel because you keep mentioning it. No, I'm just kidding.
Actually, I would go to the brothel if you go.
No. So these darts, you get things for them, right?
Like
You can collect syphilis from the brothel.
Yeah.
and lace it.
Oh, okay.
darts
hold
at
on.
people.
I have to tell you,
You
freaking
scare me.
last night when I was playing my warlock,
on the dart.
when I was playing Nibbles, freaking when we picked up and they attacked the cultist, or not when they attacked the cultists. After that, when we were fighting kobolds because they were slaughtering drakes or something. I don't know. I cast hex. Part of that is that you say a curse. I said impotence.
Impotent.
The kobold.
Yeah, he did.
Like hex.
He felt so bad.
Alright.
Not really.
So bad.
We all laughed at him.
I want to find out how to. If there's anybody that knows how to make sleepy darts.
Have to make a police.
Sleepy darts.
Go to the brothel.
Just an herbalist to get lacing.
You know what?
Nice. My
Yeah,
cat
you can
can
find an
grapple
apothecary.
a small
Want to go
creature.
there. I want
Wow.
sleepy darts.
Like a
Okay.
prick.
I want to go night darts.
Night night darts.
All
We're gonna
right.
be like, what is it, Kevin Hart? I'll go night nigga.
I did not expect you to actually say.
You wanna go night?
Bro.
This is recorded. Okay.
Yeah, I was like, I should
I
not
didn't
expect you to
know
say that.
It doesn't matter. It's not like it's the ER.
It's uploaded
Okay.
as it's streamed.
No.
He doesn't tell you he's a Twitch streamer as his third job, fourth job,
Fifth job.
fifth job.
Right. No. That'd be great, but no. So okay. So all right. So I just need to know the
Oh,
thing.
you couldn't
So
go find some.
heading
fountain
to
to set
see
in.
Joseph. Baron gonna find an apothecary. Yarlin.
Yarlin.
No, nowhere. I'm just gonna be at the wherever.
You're
this
gonna go to the
rendezvous.
tavern.
You know what? I want to go to brothel, but I'm not going to. I'm gonna go to the tavern.
She wants to see the naked grandmas.
What? I am the no.
She almost said it. She was this close to saying, "I am the naked grandma."
You
What?
assume she went there for entertainment. No, she went
No.
for work.
I mean,
She has
It's
an
good money for
arrangement.
wrinkly boobies.
She has an
I could
arrangement.
pick up a few coins.
She has an arrangement. All right.
Starts.
Okay. All
I
right.
fell into that one
So,
pretty hard.
so Evan, you head down to the southern part of Lucida, and you make it to Joseph's blacksmith shop, and he just kind of, again, the same idea. You walk in, and he's just hammering away on a piece of metal or an anvil, and then he notices you walk in, and he looks up and goes, "You've been gone for a very long time."
Oh, really? I was gone for a week.
Yeah, but you told me that you'd be back in 2 days. Like, I mean, I appreciate it. I'm not complaining, but you know, you did. You paid me for expediting the armor, and then
things changed.
Well,
You had to spread the light.
like I would feel bad
By the light,
keeping
I
the
meant
extra
yours.
money that you
Yes,
gave me to expedite it, but I kind of spent it.
That's fine.
Cool.
We may or may not have gotten more money.
Oh, more money you spent.
Spent money on what?
But that's saying I had to spend a high premium quality material.
No, I'm saying basically like, hey, we may have more work in the future.
Oh, I would appreciate the business.
Oh wait, I also, never, I'm thinking out loud.
And I completely forgot how much, because you paid half.
It was how much altogether?
I put in 78 coins into you, so
I think it was 400 altogether, wasn't it?
No, it was like 200 something.
like 30, 230.
Okay.
Something, yeah.
I think it's like regularly is 200, and then you did like a markup.
Yeah, because the markup, because
Yeah.
it was expediting. Maybe I said 250.
Something.
Because I generally do even
250.
numbers when I do it. Make it easy.
230 is even.
That's,
230 is even.
that's
It's
true.
technically
It
even.
ends in a 0.
I don't remember.
True.
Fine, 230. So if you paid roughly 120 something.
The truth is, I mean, he expedited
That's a
nonetheless,
zoo.
regardless if he was there or not to receive it. Yeah.
Paid for a service. Thanks, change.
Ow.
Still paid for.
I'm fine.
Okay.
That should be a bar.
So,
May I see the armor you've crafted
Perfect.
Sure.
for thine self?
Alright, and he goes, absolutely. He kind of goes over and like picks up a basket and sets it on the counter in front of you and removes a blanket and
It's ugly. It's your daddy. So.
Tastes bad, your day.
you wanted
Splint.
mail. There we go.
Wow.
It's a very high quality piece of armor or armor set.
For real.
He even kind of tried to make it to give it like a little greenish tint like you requested, but it's not like it's green, but it's kind of like the reflective metal where like if you look at it one way it kind of looks purple, but if you look at it another way it's kind of like a turquoise, so it kind of flips back and forth depending on how you're looking at it.
Gotcha.
He's like,
I accept.
He's like, I tried to make it
I appreciate
greenish, but that's kind of hard.
Is it
I
mine
understand.
I paid for the service. I should get it. Let him go angry.
So I accept armor.
Suddenly
green?
becomes barbarian.
Alright, so
Are you selling your chainmail or keeping it?
Can I sell my chainmail?
you could.
You can't.
I undon my chainmail and don my splint mail.
He gets
Immediately
naked.
derobes.
45 minutes later,
Wow. Do I see this?
you're at the tavern.
No, I have traveler's clothes underneath.
Yeah.
Man movies.
Like, no, there's clothes under armor. If you didn't have clothes on, like, that's a lot of chafing, and you're very uncomfortable.
A lot of
There's
gold.
like a leather. There's
I
like
love
a
the
so
chafing.
there's a cloth. So generally when it's armored and heavy armored, you have your normal cloth shirt or blouse, whatever.
I
on.
don't.
Then you have a leather pad. Then you have chain. Then you
Yeah.
have the plate.
Yeah, no, I figured.
You know, it's a whole ordeal to put on and take off this.
So
It's
what
a
would that
little
make his
dip to
AC
the
to?
nines.
Just
I
by
figured.
one.
It's 10 plus his con is your AC without armor
He could do what he did in the living room earlier, trying to take off his
and your
his chest.
proficiency
his
sometimes
chest
No,
plate.
it's Dex.
or dex. Is it?
Yep.
Oh yeah, it is dex.
Yeah.
My AC is 19.
Still, his.
Are you trading in your chainmail?
If you'll buy it, yeah.
He goes.
It may not be stained with some
How
blood.
dare you shove it.
He kind of looks at it, and he kind of looks down, and he's like, "Is that blood?"
It is!
Dude.
At this point, I take the chest off my back, and I unlock it, take the chains off, to reveal... Hold on.
Did you forget?
No, there's a lot of things in there. So, first, blue dragon hand with 5 claws.
Wait, can we get
another lock and key, fishing tackle, my banner, which is folded into a triangle, a pouch of gold, and then, would my javelins fit in there, or would you just say they're all together? Okay, yeah, so all my... Yeah, and that's basically it. So,
he just looks down.
Adventure!
He just looks down and is like, "Alright, I will make you a deal."
Did you say that you get the dragon's head?
Not the head. I cut off a hand for me and a hand for her.
We totally forgot to behead
we
the
didn't do that.
dragon. Sadly.
I told you.
No, I took its hands.
Okay,
I
that's
think the dragon hand. We have to return the.
Yeah, you have one too.
I don't want to give it to him.
That's part
What
of
are you gonna say?
He just looks at it. He's like, "Alright, I'll take the chainmail, and to kind of figure out the rest of our agreement, 75 gold. And we can call this deal good."
Haggle.
Wait, what do you mean?
Like he's going to take the chainmail and 75 gold as the remainder price of the armor that he just made for you.
Ah.
But I already paid him.
he paid in full.
I paid in full.
Well, you didn't tell me that.
I'm sorry.
You did not say I'm also, as he hands me the armor, I'm handing him the rest of his pet. You never said
No,
that.
like the same night.
Before we left, we paid in full. That's why I was like, I don't have the money, and you're like, here.
And
you paid in full.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
that's
He
fine.
paid.
Give him 75 back.
You could pay the bird back with a bird bath.
In the ocean.
Okay, so now,
thought that we
okay,
turned
now I'm
the crow's
picturing.
nest
Okay,
into a place
so he
full of
looks at the
water.
chainmail with the blood on it, and he looks at you and he goes,
I want the crow's nest to turn into a bird bath.
Cool.
So
I
it holds
could-
water.
I feel like that's racist at that point.
I could either give
But
you,
You'd be very cool up there.
I can either give
And
you
Sploosh.
50 gold for the armor, or I could make a trade.
What's the trade?
I have a few weapons that I just made,
Okay.
and he kind of just points to the wall and gives a pick. He has some great swords. He has a couple great axes. He has a hammer, a war hammer, and a maul that he's forged. He even has a few cutlasses and different things.
I could do a cutlass, maybe. How much is a cutlass worth?
About 75 gold. So he would trade you. He would give you 2 cutlasses for your chainmail.
Deal.
What's a cutlass?
Pirate
It's
sword.
a pirate sword.
Oh.
It is a thin scimitar.
Like a curved short sword.
Yeah, it's a curved short sword. Yeah.
Yes. Except it has a thing that guards your hand. Scimitars usually don't.
Gotcha. So you have 2 of those now.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you can add 2 cutlasses to your inventory.
In sense of how we're supposed to use combat for short swords, it also has something to cover your hand because we're supposed to go along the blade rather than slashing down with the blade.
Yeah.
Is cutlass not a real word?
Yes, it is. It's cutlass.
Yeah, it's lass.
Lass.
Yeah.
Not less.
Yeah, it's pronounced
Lass.
cutlass, but it's spelled lass.
Like a
L-A-S-S.
Like a
Alrighty. So moving on to Fluakk. So you walk into the general store. Again, you see this short, pretty well dressed, red-headed dwarf. He's just kind of sitting behind the counter. It's 5 in the afternoon. He just looks up and goes,
Oh my.
"What do you want?"
What you want?
Baby, I got it.
Is that supposed to be Borderlands?
Yeah.
Crazy.
Earl.
Yeah, Crazy Earl.
You gotta give Crazy Earl. You gotta be like, what you want? You gotta give the weird sound to it.
But
Buy something to get out of
He's
here.
got such a great backstory. When Scooter's like, yeah, one time he ate like entire car with a fork.
He's like, my dog, it got away. So you go find a friggin' skag. He's great in Borderlands 1.
Yeah, he's wanted a puppy. He's like, my dog.
We're gonna strike out.
That's his name, Scrappy.
Oh my gosh. I'm dying.
I'm just looking for some lock stuff, locksmith, picking, whatnot.
Ah, you want some lockpicks?
I'm looking
Yeah.
for Candace.
You're not gonna do anything illegal with them, are you?
Whoa.
I won't do anything legal to you.
Works for me.
Fair enough. You see him like go into the
You
back.
know what that reminds me of? It reminds me of the, what was it, the tax day or whatever in Futurama where everybody got $300. They got a $300 bill. And then everybody just spent $300 on stupid stuff like I want 300 cups of coffee. What do you want? And Bender was like, I want your biggest, fattest cigar. And he's like, that's like $1,000. You only have 300. And he's like, fine, I'll just take these 3 stools. He's like, what time you close tonight?
Oh gosh.
So he just goes into the back, and again, you just hear like things getting thrown around, like ching ching ching, dum, 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 dum. And he just comes out with like this small little leather pouch, just sets it on the table, and is like, all right, we have a deal, right? You're not gonna.
I'm gonna get him out. You're
Nope.
Cool.
Wait, you said it's a leather pouch?
Yeah.
Does it have a crowbar in it?
I'm gonna have to borrow
No.
my trade.
He's
please.
asking for a lockpick. He's not looking.
Oh.
He's not asking.
Thieves' tools. I'm asking for thieves' tools.
Yeah, these tools include a lock.
I'm looking for police man.
Freaking crowbar.
I have a crowbar. I don't need.
He's getting lockpick set, and so he just
I
looks
would
at.
imagine like
Yeah, it
rolls of
is.
tiny
It's like a
crowbar.
wallet. I'm basically getting a
Yeah.
wallet of lockpicks.
And he just kind of looks at you and scrolls it around, saying, "He's like, I won't tell no one if you don't.
Don't plan to.
No promises. I'm kidding. Hey.
5 gold."
I will
Slide right over.
When you could just have bobby pins instead.
Those are just.
He
as
kind
good.
of hides it and
Bobby
slides
pins and
across. He
screwdriver.
goes, "Is there anything else?"
You know what's
No,
great?
thank you.
Good day.
You know what's great about lockpick?
And I head on out to the port.
On Elder Scrolls 4, they actually taught you how to lockpick tumblers.
They did. It was annoying. I hated it so much.
Yeah.
I hated Oblivion lockpicking.
So dumb.
Alright. Alrighty then. Okay, so, Draxios,
No.
See,
give me a perception check.
My
I
tubby.
guess I can.
Gone. Yeah, get out of here.
Your passive is 16, right?
Hey, get
Or
up.
is it higher than that? 17. So, you kind of look around, and as you look around, you do see this, this is perfect.
You see a. Okay.
You see this, this figure kind of standing, off to the corner, and, just kind of standing there. And you, as you kind of look at it, you look, this is what you would consider to be an apothecary of some sort.
Cool. I rob him. No, I'm just kidding.
Just
I go over to him. Like, hello.
What's your name? Rob.
Rob what? Rob.
Rob. You're getting.
So
you're getting robbed.
as you approach this character, he looks at you through his mask, and you just hear this really high pitched voice going, "Yes, how can I help you?"
Yes, do you have stuff to help things go to sleep?
"Oh yes, I have plenty of draughts. What kind would you like?"
Stuff to go on these and pull out a needle.
Kind of looks around a little bit, going, "You're not planning on killing anyone with that, are you? Because if you are, I mean, I'm not opposed to that or anything, but you know, it's bad for business."
I'm after Moby
I'm not
Dick.
killing them if I'm making them go to sleep.
That's true.
Oh jeez.
And then I execute them while they're asleep.
Well, think about this. if you hit somebody with a sleep dart on a ship, they're gonna fall overboard and drown probably.
So you didn't technically kill them.
Okay.
The water did.
Yeah, the water.
So he opens up his bag, he fiddles around, and you just hear like hundreds of vials just clinking against each other as he's going through this. And he sticks his hand in and pulls out a vial about 3 inches long, and just kind of sits and holds it out in front of you and is like, if you dip the needles in this, it should put someone to sleep for anywhere, I'd say, between 2 and 10 hours.
2 and 10 hours.
Oh, come on.
Take it.
I call this melatonin.
Extract.
15 gold.
Okay.
Wow, that's not bad.
How many do you want?
Throwing elbows.
You exchange the potion. He pockets the gold pieces, and he looks at you and goes, "Is there anything else I can help you with? Any ailments that I can cure for you?"
I'm pretty good.
Oh, ow! It's a good day.
That's what you get, cuz. That elbow me my teeth.
All right.
You get the crystal.
Okay. Gohan and Lora.
Yes.
You as you're walking through the city again, you see the small little door shop. You look through the door and you just see this gold lizard folk just kind of standing behind the counter in these long robes, actively busy moving things around the counter. As you kind of look around, you also see like little books and things floating around the shop as well. Ah, yes, my friends.
Yes. Do you have time?
Oh, I always have time for people I like.
Fantastic. Books. Books.
Ah, yeah. New spells. Working on them
Very.
and trying to save time by copying them magically. Saves me time, saves people time. You know.
Indeed. Well, you're a wise fellow, are you not?
I would like to count myself. I'm more book smart than I am street smart. But you know, I have a good friend who's pretty street wise. Did you know that he tried to blow up a door with a knife? That guy was smart. He almost got blown off the wall, but it's a pretty good idea.
That guy sounds very interesting. Anyway.
Please don't hit my head.
It not hit hard.
I would be interested in asking for your help.
You do it soft and it don't hurt. It's like me sticking my hand.
Sorry, Caleb.
You're gonna be grounded.
Distracted.
I would be interested in asking for your help.
Ah, yes. What can I help you with?
Would you be interested in...
Gah!
How can I put
Make this so hard.
Yeah. Would
No,
you be
you
interested in
stop.
our adventure?
Sure, hot.
I don't. Well,
Let's do it.
depends. I don't know. I mean, I'm very busy here,
Yes, I
and I might have to bamp back to the other plane and check on. You know, I heard that something's going wrong on the plane. I got a weird message from. You'd love him. Again, same guy who took a dagger and blew a hole in the door. His name's Noggin. He's about
2 feet tall.
2 feet tall, and he's having an issue with his workshop. I might have to go help him out, but I don't really know. Like, bad things are happening.
Sounds like quite the character.
Something about giant robots taking over. I don't know.
Which is precisely
What
why
dimension is
I would
that?
be perfect help. You know all of things.
It's a robot.
Well, I wouldn't call myself all-knowing. I mean, you gotta meet us. You gotta meet Z. He's a pretty cool guy.
Z?
Ezekiel.
Ezekiel.
No, he's this weird other like magical wizard. He's like all powerful, thinks he knows everything. Like, I'm able to transport planes. He's got his own pocket dimension. Well, I guess I kind of do too, but his is much better than mine. It's like out of time and space.
You'll have free food.
He's got a pocket.
He's just like
And a pocket full of sunshine.
I have food.
Yeah, lean.
Like, I mean, I would love to come with you. Honestly, I would. But I have other adventurers that I'm mentoring. There's like these 3 new recruits, and they're not that smart. One of them tried to hit the other one in the head with a shoe because he thought it was his dagger. They were in training, and he threw. And first off, I was very concerned that he decided to throw his dagger at his friend. But then luckily it was just a shoe, so he just kind of knocked him out for a second instead of like piercing his head. But they're not the brightest bunch.
Indeed.
I honestly don't know where they came from. I think they were talking to Siladin. Oh, sorry. And another one, big long sword, thinks he's the king. Well, he is the king.
Are you using my character in the Crocker High School game?
No.
That sounds terrible, but great.
I could just imagine. Oh, I know that the other teacher's the dragon board.
There's a teacher playing now too?
He's the other teacher.
There is a
in the
tiefling
club.
and Aaron Coker, a lesbian couple, in his game apparently.
Are they students?
Yes.
Are they a couple in real life?
No.
They're just bros.
They're best friends. Yeah.
Oh man.
Bro, I love you.
And the tiefling rogue's objective is to steal children. And I'm like, alright. I was like, we'll see how far this goes. And they're like, what do you mean, Mr. Harrison? I was like, just know, if you get caught stealing a child, you're probably going to get arrested and or killed. Your choice. And she's like, well, I'm going to try to convince them to come with me. And I'm like,
okay.
That's not how the
You
guards
sound like a pedophile.
That's not how the guards are going to see it, but
Pedophile in
okay.
the making.
Come here.
Just laughing
Get into
'cause,
the
like,
van. I have candy.
I was imagining you
no.
introducing his character and like he's the king and I'm assuming
the rat king.
what was it, Asanya?
Yeah.
It's just like you approach the king and he slaps his girlfriend's butt.
I'm the king now.
I mean,
Ow.
it was just
Hold that for me,
basically
baby.
Just,
Royal decree.
just Peter Piper.
Is there anything you can is there anything that can help that I can
Royal
put on my
decree.
cat?
It's the stamp.
Put,
Instead of like a judge knock. It's
what do you want to do
Just
to
like me on
your
the counter,
cat?
just like.
yes.
Just like a little covering or something to help protect it.
It's a
Bruh.
I
cat.
play bongos.
And she's just laying there.
Chainmail parting for the
And
cat.
she's like the whole time.
Literally.
I mean, maybe
Shake my head, bro.
we
You're
can
too excited.
we can see. I mean, like, what are you interested in doing?
Battle cat.
A battle
Battle
I
cat.
don't
cat.
think it can wear armor. I just want something that'll help protect it a little bit, just in case it gets in the way of an attack.
Ah. Packing beans.
Well,
Good.
I would recommend again another friend that I met that had a little pet. I believe its name was Snoozer.
It died.
And it died in
I'm gonna have to
combat.
ask you again.
His fault.
I'm gonna have to ask you.
Also, another friend who is now the king. Now, who I already told you, he had a dog who also died during combat. And again, I don't really know how that worked out. There was like this random like half dork, orc and. Oh no, sorry, you don't know what an orc is. It's a very big, large, monstrous creature with a green skin and tusks.
He hella ugly.
And then dwarves. You know dwarves. It was a combination of those two. It's very ugly. It was really weird. He was funny though, but other than that,
Funny
it was
looking.
very weird. And so he killed it, and then other friend Noggin had to knock him out, and while the other one was having a spirit dream journey, it was a very weird situation for all of them.
That was
They're
weird.
very good friends though. However,
Weird.
animals in combat, I mean, it's always going to be a risk. However, and at that point he kind of looks at you and goes, that necklace you're wearing would help protect your cat.
The +1 AC.
Do you want something like that?
Yeah.
Yes. and full chainmail. Cat has an AC of 30 something.
As much
Plus
as I
4
would
cat
like-
It
chainmail.
would be. I think it would be 18 or 19.
I would
or
absolutely love
That's
to
a
do that
plus
to my
4.
cat, but I don't think it can
Plus 4
carry
chainmail.
armor on it.
What's
Plus
the cat's
14
strength?
would be-
Legendary.
Six.
Legendary.
Yes.
6? Yeah,
It
no,
was
it's not
legendary
carrying armor.
cat chainmail
It's not wearing
and the-
any armor.
Leather?
It's a dex.
Maybe leather.
Like a custom leather.
Yeah, maybe leather.
Claw.
Make it have a suitcase pouch.
It's a
It's
dexterous.
It's a mule.
Can you
I'll
change
go to
my
the
backpack
blacksmith
into one with
next.
a bowl?
So he kind of looks at you
Yeah,
and is like, okay.
Stupid backpack.
All right. And again, so do you want it to have basic protection, a little more protection, or greater protection?
How much would the greater protection be?
4 million.
Oh,
It cost you something other than gold.
cost you so. Okay.
Level of warlock.
No,
Ah.
Yarlin's not gonna make you be his or him be your patron.
I think it's great though that you have Yarlin in their campaign too, for whatever.
I don't have Yarlin in their
You
campaign. No,
Are you not going to?
I haven't decided yet. Well, no, I'm running a module for them.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah, Matt's running a module too, and he's like, "Here's 4 blackjack baby pets." I was like, "Why?"
No, they're there. The objective was for us to kill them, but we decided to make them pets. All right. The greater one is gonna cost you about 6,000 gold.
Oh,
Costs about
what
6
about the
And
one below it?
4,000.
750.
Closer.
The last option.
300.
That's good.
Never mind, I don't have the gold.
Just leave it away.
It's technically our alarm to end, but since we've only been playing, we'll go to 11:30 tonight.
Yay.
Never mind then. I don't have enough gold.
Not even for the lesser protection.
Not even for the what?
Lesser.
Lesser protection? No.
So essentially, what she has, a +1 amulet, is gonna cost her 300 gold.
Oh, that's not. Ooh. Okay.
What if I just had like 10 of those?
You wouldn't be able to wear 10 amulets.
Watch me.
It would be
Technically-
clunky.
You technically don't. You technically can't.
Well,
It's like you can only wear one cloak. You can't wear
Thank
more.
you,
than-
though.
Gangster rappers were more than
You can
that.
only wear 1 ring in Skyrim. I think that's dumb.
That is dumb.
You have
That's
10.
why
Because in
there's-
Oblivion, you could wear 2.
That's why in all the mods you can get a 8-ring mod, 1 for each finger. Besides
what are you gonna do? +8 to magic, +8 to magic, +8 to magic regen, +8 to magic regen, +8 to health regen, +8 to health regen, I am unstoppable!
That'll be all for me then.
Brass knuckles over me.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm glad I could help. Kind of.
I at least know what to get in the future if my cat's still here.
Or
Well, there's
Like a
always.
mage.
You could always board the cat.
Do what?
boarding. Staple it to a
Playing
board.
like mage.
What? That's not.
It's like Dark
You've
Elf.
never heard of boarding an
I've
animal?
been doing,
It's where you
been
It's
doing
like a
mostly
hotel.
It's like
destruction.
it's like a pet hotel.
My first
You
spell that I
pay
learned
someone
outside
to
of
watch
basic
your pet
flames
for
and
you.
Sparks
Yeah.
was conjure Fluakk. So since like level 3, I've been doing that in every combat.
Huh?
Sure you want it on the ship.
This was good.
Well, yeah.
Board it to the
And I'm
ship.
starting to do the alteration
By that
magic where
staple to the
plus
ship.
40 to armor, and then
Was there
Doing-
anything else you needed to hear,
uh,
Gohan?
wards and
Yeah,
Who
just
did I
the
kick?
fluff of its neck.
firebolts and stuff.
play
all
footsies
that
with
stuff.
Caleb.
It's cool. I like
Let's
it.
take it up.
I'm
The
like-
whole dang
I
tail
think
Was
over
that's
there
here.
actually
anything
how
else you
mage should
needed
work.
here?
Where it's like you can
I
hold
don't
up
have enough
magic
gold for
shield,
the
and then
plus
also
1
be
AC,
like,
which would be
firebolt,
cool. I went 21 AC.
Firebolt. Oh, flash firebolt.
You can always
Double
sell.
firebolt.
I only have 100 gold worth of gems. Nope. Thank you for your time, your Ellen.
Thank you for your service, sir.
Please reconsider the adventure. Maybe.
I will definitely let you know. If I'll tell you this, if I can help, I will be there for you.
Sounds good.
Be there.
How we know we'll need help, though.
Okay.
He's a planeswalker.
So, at this point in time,
A dragon born water.
so everybody just kind of does what they need
There's
to
too many
do
human ones.
and starts making. Fluke makes it. So
Very quick question. I do want to find a beast companion before we part.
yes.
A hummingbird.
No,
That would
a
be
raccoon.
You want a raccoon?
Yes!
Let's go hunting!
I'm going hunting.
What were the 4 that I wanted to look at?
We'll get you.
Okay.
All right. So as okay. Yes. Oh yes. Stolna, you make it to the Regal Beagle,
There's no way to
Not
get.
stealthy at all.
and you walk in.
This
And
makes
That-
the most noise.
bartender
would
just
be
sitting there and
just
just like,
fine.
it's like, ah, hello, my friend.
Clark.
How are you today?
We'll go on an adventure.
But you having
Okay.
fun there.
Another adventure?
But
Yeah, run out of bullets.
At that, he
Use
kind
it
of
as a
points back
object.
to the wanted board behind him,
Club.
and
Plus one. Club.
if you're wanting to go on an adventure, he points back on the board, and you see that there are 4 quests on the board.
New ones?
The one quest for the Yuan-Tai Venom is still on the board. However, that is the only quest that you recognize from the last time. There are 3 new quests on the board. A strange woman has been controlling her husband, and has kind of like taken over his mind, and he just hasn't been himself, and the family is very worried. There is a
Bus.
there have been strange people hanging out near the graveyard
what?
recently.
Teenagers.
And
Teenagers
there are
having
some
sex in the
gnolls that are
graveyard.
attacking a small homestead.
There's what?
Gnolls.
No! Instead of goblins, they upgraded.
They're gonna, like, if we keep ignoring the quest, they're just gonna upgrade to, like, fire
Dragons.
giants. There are 4 fire giants attacking the same homestead. They're really well defended.
I sweat profusely.
That'd actually be really funny.
Do we all meet at
Because
the
they're,
tavern?
like, scaling
No.
to your level.
This is all happening. So while Evan is at the blacksmith, Fluke is at the general store, you guys are at Yarla, and he's fighting. This is when she's at the tavern.
He's there. Oh gosh.
This is the angry.
Well.
And then there's the big one, the poster for like $1 million gold.
Oh yes, and then there was the poster with the wanted for Cian.
We hunt for the
Exactly.
biggest one already.
He's, we still never got a description from him.
I gave you a wanted poster in the Discord.
Nigga whiskey from the hood.
I have any.
But you were saying you guys never asked for a
You
description.
did never ask for a description, but I gave you the wanted
Facial
poster.
features or nothing.
Facial.
Beak!
He's a birdman. You never asked what color, if there was color to the photo. There's nothing.
Where are my gold pieces at? Check it out for that thing.
Bottom at the bottom of your inventory.
Yeah, I'm in a different app. That's why. You just math.
Oh yeah! Macho man
Alright.
Randy.
I'll have a cup of coffee and I'll think about it. I give him a gold piece.
I would love to
And
do
he
a wrestler
slides-
with a gun.
He slides
Just
the
grab
coffee
one.
to you. Okay, at this point, the rest of you make your way back to the center of Lucida. You kind of all bump into each other. So Thulna is still at the tavern, but most of you don't. Well, you may assume that's where she is, but the rest of you meet in the center of town. And Fluke made mention that he was on his way to the docks. So are you following? Are you gonna go with Fluke, or are you gonna try to find Thulna in the tavern?
Well,
Probably should find Thulna
Yeah.
and Warner.
we'll
Nope.
go catch up with them.
Just leave him behind.
Yep.
I'll go fight the gnolls. I'm saying.
We'll go with Thulna.
Yep. Indeed.
Okay.
What's
Fluke,
up?
Evan, Draxios.
I'm going to the dock because that's where we said we were going.
Okay.
I said my plans. If it,
It's about 5:36 right now.
Man, I
Well,
have
she
no idea
doesn't
what
know
she's
where
doing.
we're gonna
Nope.
be, so.
She
Yeah,
said
I'm
she
going to
was.
the dock where I
she
said
said
I'm
she
going
was
to be in
going to the tavern.
Shenandoah armor.
All right, so
Peter Parker and Spider-Man 3.
Gohan and Lora head to the Regal Beagle. Fluakk, Evan, and Draxios head to the dock. As the three of you approach the dock, and you approach
The knock on it.
and you approach the ship. So, as you approach the
I clip this thing so it goes, and then I'm like, oh no, fix it. And then I'm like, I'm putting this down and smack the table with it.
Your expression went from
What would be carrying a javelin? Would it be it wouldn't be a quiver. It'd be like a bigger quiver.
It is like a quiver. It's just like a little. It's an elongated pouch that sits on your
to
back.
see that in the playback.
Because javelins are only about 3 to 4 foot long.
Okay.
They're not spears. They're only about 3 to 4 foot long. They're pointed at both ends, so you can launch them.
What you doing is
All right, so so as you guys make your way to the ship known as the Seagull's Reach, Captain Hawks is kind of standing there. He looks at the three of you and goes, "Ah, congratulations, my friends. It's so nice to see you again."
Likewise. I think you'll be pleased what we have.
Oh, did you succeed?
Indeed.
Ah, yes.
As I open my chest, lock, take out the chains. And
10 minutes later.
It was at great cost. We lost 3 people.
No, you're gonna leave us behind.
So yeah,
coffee and then be on my
so
way.
I'm just gonna like pick up the dragon hand and claw I'm just gonna take it out of the rest because it's just everything's in there. Everything that is I'm not equipped on me or in my priest pack, and so I'll just be like, here.
I'm thoroughly impressed.
The other 3 went to the town.
Well, he
We'll be on
accepts
the way.
it.
Yes.
By the time you see me, I'm gonna be
gonna
like,
take it out
oh,
anyway.
let's go.
Yep.
Yeah.
The teeth and the hide.
Who had those?
I will give him 1 pound of hide.
I think that was Gohan.
I have hide. Or scales, that's why I have.
Yeah.
Is that what you mean by hide?
Yeah. It's supposed to be 5 claws, 4 teeth, and 3 pounds of hide.
Oh, okay, then make it 3 pounds of hide.
How much hide did you have?
6.
Pie. I'm fine. I want pecan pie.
I do too.
Right?
I do not.
I don't have the teeth.
Are you the pumpkin
Did we not
pie
get the teeth?
You did.
I'm the pumpkin pecan.
Yeah,
And then
pumpkin picante?
we got all what we needed.
Yeah.
Actually,
We were just picking
No,
up
I
full
just
line
have-
ones.
Oh wait, I have teeth. I don't know
say,
what I'm
I
talking
just
about.
have
How
the
many teeth?
hand.
4, I believe.
Okay, then
You have
4 teeth.
Okay. So he looks at you and goes, "Well, it is so great that you have returned alive and victorious.
But 3 short.
Shut the frick
I am sorry that you seem to have lost 3 members of
Darn
your
it!
They're
However,
just late.
Clarify.
This does give me a... Oh, yes, you had something to say?
Oh, yeah, they're just late.
Oh. Well, it does give me with great confidence in your abilities. Tomlin, on the other hand, thought that you would fail. And at that point, you see Tomlin kind of look up and just raise a small little... raises his hand and tosses something, and Captain Hawks just raises his hand and catches a little leather pouch and puts it on his belt. And he goes, "Thank you! And a pleasure doing a wager with you."
Oh, and while that's happening, you're there, right?
Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna get your attention. I'm gonna unhook the 2 sheaths of the cutlasses that I have. I'm gonna toss them to you.
And hits him in the face.
Payment.
Payment.
Are these dexterity weapons?
Yes.
You're welcome! Yeah, because basically when you saw me walking up, I had my split nail and my short sword with it, and then a cutlass cutlass on this side, a cutlass on this side, and I had a shield in my hand, along with the chest strapped to my back, so I'm like fully decked out. And so I'm just like, here, take this weight
Super
off me.
quick question: is it like Zuko's sword, where it's one blade or two?
It's two
I'm
separate.
totally
cutlasses.
gonna get that though.
It's two separate cutlasses, yeah.
It's not raining. Where's your phone raining?
So,
There, now we're good.
Yep.
so at this, as this all happens, though, Captain Hawks is kind of like, oh, it looks like you guys are a betting team yourself. It's so nice to see people that are like-minded.
Gamblers.
Now, I'm sure you are curious about what we are going to be searching for out on the sea.
The Kraken. Okay.
So, we are searching for 3
The black
items.
Kraken. Black Kraken.
Okay? The first item that we are looking for
Sorry.
is known as the Scroll of Rebirth.
I was gonna say, when we all hit 21, we should get the Black Kraken rum. For the campaign.
Oh my god.
The second item that we are looking for is the Finality
I'll get it
Circle.
before then.
Same.
I'll drink
Yes.
the whole
But
thing.
it's terrible.
There's only 2 people that are like children, and it's Archer and I. We're not 21 yet.
Hurry up, Archer.
Oh,
You fledgling. Okay.
Fledgling.
Do we catch up soon? No.
Oh, we're
Yeah,
not
I
gonna make
figured
it
you
in
might want to
time?
upgrade from axes to cutlasses.
No.
since
Yeah.
you know
It doesn't
the
leave till
priority.
tomorrow.
Are cutlasses still a D6?
I believe so.
Yeah, they're essentially just short
They're
swords.
They're just short. They're flavored short swords.
But no, I have no wait. Hold.
Sprint.
It's a whole lot better because it's using dexterity instead of strength. So
Hand axes can use dex.
nope, it's strength
Maybe if you're a monk, you can use dex.
possibly, but D&D Beyond is putting strength instead of dexterity for.
Okay.
They are. Just like javelins are strength, not dex. Even though it's ranged, you have to have the hoof to throw it instead of the
Yeah, that's true.
The finesse.
Yeah, no. I'm glad. That was cool.
So you
Alright.
said the Scroll of Rebirth.
Scroll of Rebirth.
Yes, giving plot details here.
Sorry.
Throwing it out there.
Just be quick.
So yes, so the first item that we are looking for out of the 3 is the Scroll of Rebirth. The second item is the Finality Circlet. And finally, the last item, which we need the first 2 to find the third, is the legendary Fleece of Lifeblood. So, of course, as you probably have heard from legends, that the fleece is truly our real prize. But before we can find it, we, like I said, do need to find the other 2 first.
Okay, so Fleece of Lifeblood. What were the other 2?
Scroll of Rebirth.
Scroll of Rebirth. Okay.
The Finality Circuit. Circlet.
Finality. Sir. Okay.
So once we get the scroll and the circlet, we will have what we need to find the fleece.
And the fleece is just a ram.
And as you know, the legend tells that the Fleece of Lifeblood has the power over life and death. Can you imagine the price an artifact like that would haul in? You'd want for nothing in this whole world if we had our hands on that. Plus, the respect and fear that you would command if you control the fleece.
I'm not there.
So, wait, is his name Captain Hawk, Captain Hawks, or...
Hawks,
Hawks, like the bird.
Okay.
but plural. Is
Okay.
it ES or
Or
Just an
singular.
S?
You choose. Adventurer.
Gotcha.
Ah, yes, adventure.
I used to be a adventurer like you.
And I took.
Then I retired.
Magic javelin to the shoulder. Just...
I took a short sword to the penis. Now I'm a woman.
So,
What? I just went ahead and went full woman.
are you interested in still joining my crew?
Nah. No, I'm
I'm-
just.
Not
I'm just-
saying this out loud, but I'm totally taking the mental note. Whoever controls the fleece is only going to be the captain. I'm curious of what his intentions are. nonetheless.
Have I heard of these artifacts before?
Yeah.
Roll me a history check.
Do you mind if I do that too?
Go for it.
Well, that hit a die.
That would be.
That's why you roll into the box.
16.
It is a box.
Well, then put the rest of your die outside of the box.
History.
That's why you have to
16.
History is a straight 18.
Based on what you both know, all three items have been lost to history, and finding them is going to be very difficult. And basically, it's the same information that he told you about the legend of the Fleece.
Is it basically just as lost as like Atlantis?
Yeah, it's a lost legend.
We're not only finding Atlantis, but we're finding 3 of them.
3 of them.
Well,
Yeah.
I'd assume that we're at least familiar with pirates and how in merchant ships and stuff and like how they operate. Can you just leave service, or are you like bound? Is it like an oath, or is it like a contract, or like?
Yeah, no, you're signing a contract. You've signed a contract to be a part of his ship.
So in this case, the contract is we find these 3 artifacts.
If
Then
we
the contract is
still
done.
want to
Yes,
join.
once you find the 3 artifacts, your service would be concluded with him.
We might also not find.
It's a possibility. You could, well,
Speaking to Hawks, like
you could always buy out yourself as well too.
For 1 million gold.
For
1 million berry.
Because you can always buy out your contract.
Billions and billions and billions.
speaking to Hawks is like, I'm not calling you a madman, but these things, these artifacts that have has been missing for centuries. I don't mind helping you, but I mean, what's in it for us?
You plan on just selling them?
I mean,
That's what he intended. That's what he said.
They would fetch quite a pretty price, don't you think? And as for my intentions, it's purely to gain more gold. To be the richest pirate on the sea.
What about my question?
What
No,
was your question?
what do we get? Like,
Oh, you of course get your fair share of the cut as well.
1/15.
There are roughly, besides me and my first mate, there are roughly going to be, and your group, if the other 3 eventually show up, roughly a 1/20th cut of our prize.
of a hefty sum, I assume.
We're talking at least probably close to 500 million gold,
It's quite
possibly
impressive.
even more.
That triggered my
Not-
heartburn.
Not a
Assuming-
piece.
Yeah.
Oh,
You would get a 20. You would get, after the captain and the first mate got there, you'd get a 20th share of the remaining
Which
gold.
is probably
that's not really bad.
You're looking probably about 2 million a piece.
yeah.
That's not bad though.
I'm trying to think, and that's plus all the money that we'll make
That
throughout.
you'll get plundering and all the
Yeah.
other stuff too. Yeah.
Well, really, the only thing that I'm seeking is adventure. Adventure, and then exploring the different aspects of life and what it has available. So.
Oh, I can definitely offer you
Yeah.
that too.
Yeah, no, that's why I signed up. That's why I agreed to kill a dragon. Like, I didn't do that for money.
And I am thoroughly impressed.
Yeah.
Gosh, I am obnoxious.
However,
I'd probably tell him that I survived
Obnoxious.
a direct hit from the lightning breath of that dragon.
Caleb,
too.
get your feet back.
at that point,
Watch
his
my
eyes
But
kind of
see.
like. At that point, his eyes
Kick
widen.
your
He
shin.
focuses all his attention on you and
Because
goes,
you know how sailors tell stories. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
no,
what I'm doing.
No, his eyes get really big and he looks at you and goes, I'm glad that you did. The
Loki.
last person I saw that came face to face with that dragon died by the same fire breath, or by the same lightning breath that you
It
once
was a
described.
different dragon.
No, the same lightning breath that you once described. And that man was my father.
Say it.
Personal.
Did not see any,
Smells like a-
well,
It smells
Do you
like
mind if I take
here.
insights on that?
Yeah, go for it.
Because I don't believe his intentions at all.
How do you not believe him?
So what are you trying to inside check him on?
One, just that statement, was that a vengeance quest or was it for other reasons?
Gotcha.
Yeah. 17.
Oh no, he is completely sincere.
Okay, so it was
He's
absolutely
crying.
vengeance.
Oh yeah.
You made him
A
sad.
single tear comes out of his eye. Fall
Yeah, no, yeah. He
Aja.
so he kind of he's like
Mister.
yes.
Longing
We
for
were
your touch on
my
face.
family was once merchants traveling along the merchant
For you
road,
to stroke my
and we
beard
were attacked
again.
by that time
That's a strange relationship.
a blue dragon that only we knew of in legend, that have heard, and he came out of nowhere, breathed his lightning, killing my father, and then I watched him cut down and eat my mother right in front of me.
It's awful.
Pressing it.
You'd be glad to hear that we did save a merchant caravan.
Press the exit down.
While hunting this dragon, we did save a merchant caravan.
I sure hope they made it to the city and sold their
We
wares quite fine.
we made sure of that.
I sold all their wares and their skin.
You did. They're gonna throw you off.
You'd
the
be
ship.
friends with Nibbit.
So, is there any other questions you have for me?
I need to play on a Thursday.
When do
You'll
we
like my
part?
character. I'm sure
So,
everybody looked at me and they're like,
so we are still waiting. We are still waiting for a few other teams to arrive.
Likewise with R3.
However, yes, and so with that, he's gonna look over to Tomlin, and Tomlin's gonna bring over a bag, and he's gonna open it, and inside the bag is gonna be 6 little pouches, and he's gonna hand 2 pouches to each of you, and he's gonna go, our ship will leave the day after tomorrow. We still have one more day for a few more teams to show up. Then we will leave the following day once everyone has arrived.
We're gonna be
I ask that you get yourselves ready and supplied. Inside each pack, you will find 30 gold pieces to help you buy
Don't
your
spend
any
anything.
supplies that
And
you
he gave us their
need.
gold too.
Yeah.
oh man!
And at this point, the 3 of you do show up
I
at the
give
dock.
them nothing.
I toss you.
I toss you overboard.
I toss you a bag.
He
Bag of
gives you-
gold.
Oh.
One of the 2 I got. I
I
toss
toss
gold.
you
Very nice.
yours,
How
Olivia.
much?
Wow.
I keep the.
No. Awful.
No.
You can have it.
How much was in it?
30.
30 gold.
30. Okay.
Well, let's
Thank
get
you.
back off the ship and buy.
You now have to-
Right,
Buy 30 more
and
copies.
that is where we are going to end tonight.
Okay.
Anything special?
A level up.